Let's get this party started. Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Noble Crumpet. If you don't know me, I stream TTRPGs with my friends on Sundays and occasionally do one-shots with extended friends whenever it comes up. But today, we're playing Genesis in our ongoing campaign in the Twilight Imperium universe. A lot of kooky aliens and crazy stuff. They're in the sort of Act 3 of their world right now, so things are getting serious. Alright, let's undeafen ourselves, see what's going on.
Also,
No big
the
deal.
guy uses a red spear, just like the spear of Longinus.
I'm
And we're live.
dead.
Don't say anything rude.
Okay. Poopy.
I have died. This is my ghost speaking.
So,
Can you play the game?
Yeah, I think I can still hit buttons. It might take a bit more energy, but I can do it.
yeah, your spirit is haunting the game now, and we can't end the game or you die for real.
Oh shit.
The stakes are raised.
Alright, so, does anybody remember what happened
No.
last time? Okay. It's...
We kind of did a recap of a lot of all the one-shots and brought everyone's story together. Krav attempted to get rid of the traitor by giving them to Shepard, so this is easy for me to remember. That didn't happen, so they're still on the ship.
I invented warp technology.
Yes, which Shepard warned about, but also something... Didn't Krav yell at you? Krav yelled at you because he figured it out too. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
because,
Thraz. Yeah.
Thras is grumpy.
Yes, but Thraz
Yeah.
figured out there was some weird, communications missing or something like that, and then brought it up to you, and then you're like, huh, weird. This shouldn't have just been a blast of radiation this large in this location for no reason.
I fixed the cameras, but I couldn't change the instrument readings, and everyone's just like, huh,
Right.
there was a Chernobyl nearby. Why is
Right.
there a Chernobyl nearby?
Since family is with us, and maybe there's some cool way of being able to help them out, be more corporeal, or find some sort of living standard in this universe. I don't know if they actually want to go back to their universe, their dimension.
They said they had fun being corporeal, even if it was kind of weird and
Yeah.
scary.
They do feel a intense longing to return to their home, though, and they cannot. When they tried to, it had a terrible accident. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, for the Legionnaires, not for Sin, specifically.
No, for the Legionnaires, because, Sin's, quote-unquote father is here.
The other things that happened, Shepard discovered that Yara had installed cybernetics due to a
yeah,
medical
real scared.
scan. Thraz failed a check, or succeeded a check, rather, so he is not going to go along with this necessarily if there's a way for him to get out of it. He does not like the idea of betraying the Nomad. He
Krav
fears
is
that.
sus of Thraz.
And Krav succeeded on a vigilance roll and is sus of Thraz, though nothing has happened yet. But worth noting. Yara also had a brief vision at the end of the last session. I don't know if Yara remembers.
I have give me a memory wake up. I have
Give
to
you a
double
memory
check my
wake up?
notes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
plug in the memory stick.
you plug in a
Yeah.
data crystal into your brain, and you remember a vision of the Nomad from your from a cybernetic
being
eye
saved.
feed.
Right.
Nomad found you in some sort of barren space and had the rest of the crew drag you onto his ship and noted that you were destined to discover Epsilon warp tech centuries ago.
Yeah, I was in a void space. There was a weird neural network thing that split. The Nomad was just like, "You're not supposed to be here. This is weird." I also felt an urge to install my eye.
You did feel an urge to install your eye and you resisted it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was what spurred the the sudden urge was that memory resurfacing as well.
Mhm.
So, anybody want to follow up on any of these before we move on? Because there is one thing that I need to do that Krav wants to reach out and contact his brother in the Simfen, the Letnev CIA, essentially.
I was only told to keep on making sure I could get the tech up to snuff, so I was just researching that with Jan and Betty.
Up to snuff and not on the ship.
I don't remember if that was the key, but I think that was the plan, was to put it on one of our ships instead.
Shepard will make it a key thing then.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I don't think we necessarily agreed to whether it be off the station because I did insight into Thras, and we're like, we shouldn't put it on Thras's ship.
I think if anything, we were probably installing it on not the station, but a ship outside anyway.
Oh, we're putting it on the Tengu. That's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
I
Yeah.
think that was the plan.
Currently, it's on the Tengu. Even
Okay,
though
yeah.
the Solbeck is large and a mining vessel, it's probably not worth it because the Tengu needs the cloaking device installed anyway, or has the cloaking device installed.
So if you need me to do any checks for that, I'm all ready, and I'll have some help from my nice new friends that are also scientists.
Yeah, we can do that. Why don't we do that first, I guess? Because maybe other stuff will hinge on it. Okay, let's call this a mechanics check, since it's installing something, not just computer-wise. Calculations are done. It's making it work logistically in the space provided.
Give me difficulty in jazz like that.
And jazz. Deploying smooth jazz in 5, 4. Okay. I don't have the list of your hard points, but I'm just gonna assume that let's do a difficulty based on the size. Silhouette 5, so let's say that it's difficulty 3.
Okay. Because this is important, I would like to use a story point.
Oh. Well, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Gotta sync those story points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait. Yeah. Because
Okay.
one of you's absent. Sin is absent.
And do I get a boost die from Jan and Betty?
Yeah, or trained help if that applies, but I feel like your stats are pretty high already.
Yeah, I have 5 ranks in mechanics now because I decided to make sure I could do things, and then I already have 4 in intellect. So
Okay.
I think I just get a boost.
Fly boost.
Alright, let me see.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
you do it.
Yeah.
The Epsilon warp drive is now installed in the Tengu. Tengu now has cloaking capabilities and the Epsilon warp drive. I might say that you might have to go down a gun for this, but maybe I'll reconsider that. I think that maybe it'll just replace whatever warp drive you already have. It can only be used once per session.
Fair.
No more than twice a day if 2 days are in the same session. Or if multiple sessions span a day, I guess. And there is a... It needs to be risky, I think, so I think it's going to require an astrocartography check. And failure might have bad results. Right?
Alright.
Not disastrous results, but just don't try to teleport into a space with too many things around. Like an
Fair
asteroid
enough.
field or onto a planet. Because you might end up in the planet.
Yep. I think probably lore-wise, I think maybe for flavor-wise, basically, I also had to install 4 big-ass server towers that are just things doing calculations so that it doesn't do that, essentially. When people are coming by, they'll eyes will glaze over. I'm just like, these are just calculating the projected areas of all the space in between wherever we need to warp. Yeah, space moves fast, so if we don't have these constantly going, it wouldn't work well.
Nice. Alright. Rav. Actually, no. I'm gonna spend a story point. Which just gives you back your story point, I guess. Shepard, you come across Yara making these installations.
Okay.
You just see me installing essentially giant ass computer server towers where like the like engine room is.
And I'm going to say that you, now that you're being extra perceptive, you witness that the cybernetic arm that she has, because you have an arm, right?
Yeah.
Um, that is like whipping out a tool like at quick draw speed, and like changing, but nobody else seems to have noticed.
Well, what do you mean nobody else? Because nobody else in this room.
There's probably a
Yeah,
few
no one else has
SAR.
noticed.
No, there's probably a few SAR hanging around.
I'm gonna
They're
go get Krav.
They're helping with the install. Okay, you're gonna go get Krav.
I am making note of this. Shepard's gonna go find Krav.
Okay. Why don't we have Krav be at the sensor array, and why don't we do Krav's meeting with Evandal, and then Shepard will walk in. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying not to like fucking rip off that arm.
Well, that is rude.
Is it?
Yes,
Pro-
it is.
Krav, the sensor array picks up on a beacon, several beacons away, taps into a secured network with encryption, double encryption, both ends. But there seems to be some like crackling interference as it needs to pass through a wormhole to get to Evandal. You see him like a crackling face appear on the console in front of you, and he smiles with his eye patch, just kind of facing you mostly, and he's happy to see you. Krav, I'm so glad that you've called. Now, how have things been progressing? Did you get everything done with the NLU? Was the tip good?
Yes. More complications have. Oh yeah. Out of character. How's my sound quality?
It's good. You faded in for a second, but it's fine.
Okay. No, I okay, good. So, complications have. The main mission is done. The fleet is destroyed. However, there were some complications and new information found. And in the meanwhile, there have been more discoveries made. So, well, I'd like to hear first the rumors or the discoveries.
Save rumors for last. I don't much trust in rumors until they've been crystallized.
All right. In terms of facts, we have So during the assault, I was quote unquote betrayed, or ambushed by the mercenary that was under our charge, and the Lednet prisoner is on the station. So it claims to work for the Nomad and the NLU, and the person that we killed before we evacuated also mentioned the direct confirmation with the Nomad and the NLU. So the top members are actively aware. So I did prompt a manifesto transmission, but I am unsure whether the transmission will have an effect in among their ranks.
Can't say I've heard of such a thing yet, but I did hear about your exploits. The confirmation is icing on the cake. Their shipments are crippled. They won't be having a fleet anytime soon, especially not one that's able to get past the Letnev extreme fleet. But, it is kind of troubling if it is truly the Nomad that's behind spearheading their purpose. I think it might be worth looking into. Say, don't you have contacts with the Nomad?
That's the other thing. I am currently under contract to go to Primor.
Primor?
We are. I've been made aware that there's an attempt to forge a new economic secondary currency in the conjunction with the Hacan and the Lednet. using our semi-crystal mining facilities.
True, true.
The Nomads seek to disrupt it, and they're tasked us to do it.
Ah, okay. Well, that's not going to be good for the Letnev, is it? You see, it's meant to strike a crippling blow to the Nomad's ability to just manifest money seemingly out of nowhere. It's highly disruptive.
I know, and frankly, however, we are in a precarious situation. Our owned base is not safe from Nomad's influence. So, what we need is what we are requesting is two arrangements. We need arrangement of a safe passage in and out, and I need you to see if you can arrange for us to do a safe minimum damage sabotage to this operation, just so that we can put ourselves in the clear.
Sabotage.
And I will get to you on the rumor section, but keeping us safe will be in great interest to the barony as well.
Okay. Well, presuming you have cloaking, it should be trivial to get in. I can get you permissions and anonymity at a landing pad on Primor. The Letnev occupation has its benefits, we'll say. As for the sabotage, what were you planning on sabotaging? Exploding the... I guess if you were trying to not explode it and trying to fake it, you could irradiate the money. Okay. How about I can get you a credible false radiation bomb. It can irradiate the currency in there, like the Nomad would probably want, but it only has a half-life of only a few weeks instead of decades. The Nomad would be none the wiser in that time. Is that a good enough window?
Yes, that was exactly what I was thinking of. Out of character, my character has science background, and the physics will be good for that. So yes, definitely.
Good. We're on the same page. I can get that to you on Primor. Yeah, I can do that. Anything else?
And since we're on a tangent of scientific inquiries and methodologies, one of my crew member, one of the complications that have occurred is that my crew has discovered apparently alternate dimensional travel through the fracture, and I believe he is on. I believe she is on the cusp of transwarp technology. It has already succeeded in bringing a legion of Crimson Legionnaires free from Mahad control, willing to, and they see currently me as their benefactor. I am aware of the Lednev's current dealing with the Kreis backers for the transwarp drive. I believe we can actually combination of my assistant's research and the assistant and the goodwill from a legion of Crimson Legionnaires that I have at my disposal. I believe we can finally arm the Great Armada with the transwarp technology, if this technology is truly useful.
Impressive. I'm gonna have you make, at this point, he's been willing to, give you a bunch of stuff, especially since you've been so successful in taking down the NLU. He's willing to pay you back a bit. But I'm going to have you make a, I guess, charm check here, or negotiation check, whichever you prefer.
I prefer neither because they're bad. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, what's the difficulty?
Which one are you trying?
Good question. Okay. Is it charm or was it?
Or negotiation. Because I don't think it's worth deception or coercion or leadership.
I think negotiation is more my character style.
Alright. Negotiation will be versus negotiation. That's just difficulty 3. I'm going to upgrade it twice, though, because he has adversary, too.
Okay, upgrade twice.
Yes.
But it's not a disgrace. I did not upgrade it on my own. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Guess I'll
ugh.
die.
It's on his icon.
It is on his
Yeah.
icon.
Oh, the
The
camera
giant
pan down.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is he
Okay.
bigger than us?
Because he's better than you. Let's see. Where's the?
He's on a dashboard. This is like Carmen San Diego, and then there's like the little thing in the corner pops up.
Looks like I'm one step ahead of you, investigators.
Yeah. Straight up just like a 1990s video game.
Weird. My story pool disappeared.
Uh,
So you know how like there's like the tab for like like the dice pool and then story pool underneath.
click the word story point pool, or click the
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just click. I got it.
okay.
Weird. Okay. Let's see. Use player.
Any of the tabs can technically be what's it called? Minimize.
Okay, I'm going to use a story pool. Okay. And then the upgrade once. Okay, this where's the skill negotiation?
Okay.
That's kind of neat. It was stressful,
Oh.
but you did really good.
Okay, that's surprising.
Okay. So negotiation success. I think that he's willing to hear you out on this. What do you want to spend that triumph on? For socials, you can learn any motivation, deliver a critical remark, upgrade or downgrade a next check, learn the true goal of the target if they have one, successfully conceal your true goal in the encounter if you have one.
I say learn the true goal from him.
Okay. It's hard to tell over the crackling of the display, but he seems to be pondering something. He seems kind of frightened, almost, of this prospect of the Armada being armed with such a transwarp technology. You think he might not necessarily be as helpful as he's letting on here. Anywho, he's going to use his 3 threats to learn. He's going to learn your strength. Sorry, your desire.
Okay, desire.
My desire.
Belonging.
Listen, Krov, baby. I know that you've been gone from the Letnev, ostracized, hunted, even, for quite some time now. I'm willing to give you an in, thanks to this new discovery. Would you like, or be interested, tell me, of course, if you're not, in command of your own? Perhaps a cruiser, hot off the presses, that won't necessarily make it to the main fleet. I can arrange this for you.
Okay, but what do you want us to do with it? The cruiser, a ship, a fleet ship is not something that's freely given.
Of course not. It's a reward. It's a reward for the service that you've done us. I just need to know, I just need to have that technology shipped over to me.
That isn't possible.
So, and he's going to attempt a, I guess a charm here. He's trying to actually no, I think it's deception. He's trying to deceive you.
Yeah. He is trying to.
All right. What is your vigilance?
Vigilance. 3. There's 3 greens.
Just 3 greens. All right. I'm going to spend a story point to upgrade it. And he's going to try and deceive. Okay, he succeeded with 1 advantage. I think I'll just give himself a boost, I guess. Refresh the pool. Okay. He would like a copy of the technology, or at least, I think in this case, he's trying to get out of you where the technology is. Does that make sense?
Okay, he wants to know where the technology... I guess the question is this. I don't think I actually know... Do I actually know if the technology exists physically on the Tengu? Because, as far as I'm aware, the thing that I know for sure is the sensor readings and the schematics and how it was done. I am not sure about the actual location. Is that fair?
He doesn't.
Or would I
He doesn't
know
necessarily just need the technology. He just needs the blueprints.
Oh, the blueprints I can definitely just provide what the Yara has provided. Because I made Yara give me the notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Good
can
luck
definitely
understanding it, son.
All right. Well, what do you tell him? I guess he's
Like,
successfully deceived you into giving up the technology for this.
yeah, but the thing
At
is,
least
like,
in
I'm
theory.
aware that he's afraid. So, I would say this like okay, I'm gonna definitely give it to him, and it's basically this: like, make sure this gets to the right hands. I'm gonna stress to the point that the finally our centuries of humiliation against the Yordians will finally be solved. No longer there will be no more meat grinders against the Quan Gate, and the Nasroka will no longer hound at our northern side. Like we will no longer be stabbed in the back by the Yordians.
This will be a gateway to an end to all that death. Thank you, brother, and long live the Letnev. Its empire spreading wide. He winks.
Talag at Tanagra.
Yeah, and then okay. Oh, it's like this. And there's a rumor that I want you to potentially investigate if you can. I do not believe it, but the leverage they keep on using it against me has niggled upon my conscience for a while. The Nomad's minion keeps on citing that they have our sister. I don't. They claim that she's alive. I do not know if they are just bluffing or whether they're just mean that they have exhumed their body.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Mm-hmm.
I spent my story point for the upgrade. I'm gonna spend a story point to have the signal fall off. He's breaking up. He didn't catch that last bit.
Ah, okay.
At this point, Shepard, you are there, and you have heard Krov giving over the technology to his brother. That is what you overheard at the entrance to the sensor array. And you also heard him, I guess, try to confirm the existence of his sister.
Okay. Is it just like an open door? Like I'm just standing in it, like kind of awkwardly? Taking the full frame?
Maybe there's like a door like around the corner or something, so he didn't hear it open. But yeah, you pretty much have to duck to enter anywhere in this facility.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't know if it was like me walking into it or if like I opened it and I'm like walking in hearing like this last bit.
Maybe you pause, like out of just politeness or curiosity.
I knock on the wall. Captain.
Euripides.
He's like, huh, I thought there was a door there.
I did too. Why did I knock on the wall? Captain, can we discuss Yara?
It's like, I am like, my thoughts are racing. It's like, Yes, go ahead.
Why do you allow such pursuits of dangerous technologies within the confines of our ship and our crew?
Because all great ventures require risks.
Fascinating. Did you not
All
once tell me
great
that?
ventures require risks.
And you have given me orders to not harm and to protect those within our crew. Is that not correct?
No, I have not given such orders.
I do believe you had threatened me at one point in time to make sure that I would never cause harm to anybody, and therefore let no harm come to the rest of the crew.
No,
So why
I
are
caused-
you letting Yara potentially create harm?
Yara has earned their right to exercise their privileges by their actions.
You might need to spit out the damning part.
Does that also include their interests with the Lizics? I understand that you were not there when Zoldenrock and I had worked with the She-Cry. Actually, was he there? Was Krov there?
Krov was not there.
Probably not
No,
there.
I was not.
No.
You were not. Okay. That is not a safe method of any pursuit. You are letting in an enemy.
What Lizzix venture are you talking about?
I was assigned with Zoldenrock to go and help liberate his planet. That is why he is not with us. He has remained with the She-Cry, determined to be able to bring some sort of peace and order to the chaos that he had left.
That still doesn't explain what does this have to do with Yara?
The Lizics were specifically taking over his planet, using methods of hope and prosperity to give technology in assistance for accessibility, those who were disabled, sick, political ways, and then they took over. There was no choice. People did not have choice. They became Lizics.
Krov, do you want to make a vigilance check here? And Shepard,
Okay.
do you maybe want to do a I guess you're trying to impress something upon him? What do you want to try a social check here of some kind?
Sure.
I can't really think of which one.
I feel like I'm just trying to negotiation wouldn't be the right one, and it's not coercion.
I think
just trying to
charming,
make
if
a-
you're trying to convince him onto your side of thinking.
I feel like it's more of a
Leadership?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's more leadership. Charm
Okay.
is like something. Yeah.
I think leadership was what I would definitely want to go with.
Okay. Go.
I think
go
I'm
for
still
it.
gonna oppose it to vigilance though.
Vigilance is 3 greens for me.
Okay. So Shepard, it's 3 purples for the oppose.
Okay.
Forgot we can just oppose instead of both doing rolls.
Yeah. Make sure all my upgrades and stuff are not there from the last session.
Also, after this scene, I'm gonna try and cycle to anybody else that's still free.
One
All right,
success.
successful. So with your success, I think you've impressed on Krov that there is some sort of problem in the pecking order of the crew, and you can spend the advantages however you wish. Learn a strength or a flaw. Notice something advantageous.
I guess I'm kind of curious. Like, is this about the hierarchy that's the problem, or is the fact that the is like? I guess
Yeah,
I'm trying to like I understand the like a meta wise like the Lizics takeover is like is kind of the problem, but the in game wise and character wise, I'm kind of like not wondering like what Shepard is like upset about.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
You
here's-
told
allowing-
Shepard to not do things, and that everything that he's done is bad or wrong. He has
With the
followed
apprentice.
order.
Shepard,
Yeah,
you
with the
haven't told
apprentice.
Krov that Yara has cybernetics. You've just said that Yara's a problem. So Krav has
and then,
just
like,
noticed
you-
that something is wrong because Shepard is upset with somebody.
Oh, okay.
And you haven't specified the hive mind aspect of the Lizics. Like you've just
Well, you've been
basically
kind of
described-
saying that, but you haven't said why
Yeah.
that's a problem to us.
Yeah.
Is the Lizics not like more common knowledge to individuals? I guess.
Well, it kind
Okay,
of.
wait,
It'd be important
it's not
to say the
super
hive
common.
mind portion.
Okay, let me explain cross. Like, when you say like dealing with the Krav, dealing with the Lizics problem, all I can think is like, so he took some Lizics parts, or just technology uses like Lizics control panel and things like that. It's just like he doesn't know the extent of why you are having problem with this. It's just like okay, he's using like technology, using Lizics text. And the thing is, like, because Lizics is the Empire's ruler for like hundreds of years, a lot of technology is Lizics based to a degree. So just kind of like this, you need to explain better why.
Just mention he hooked up to their like mind net to try and help like do things. That's all you have to do, and that's probably a no-no.
Shepard.
I mean, I don't know that Yara connected to the mind
You
net.
do because that
Do
was
I?
part of the plan. That was part of the plan when we were trying to save the thing. Was I was
Oh,
trying to hack
yeah,
in to
yeah,
get shit. You
Yes.
literally just say Yara hacked into the Lizic mindnet system.
And Shepard,
That's
if
all you need.
if you spend one of those advantages to notice something advantageous,
I was thinking that, yeah.
I'll have you notice that Krav doesn't seem to be aware that Yara has cybernetics installed.
Okay, so I will do that to flavorfully go. Yara has cybernetics installed. This is a risk.
I mean, for recreational use, or is it actually providing them with benefits?
That does not matter in this situation. Yara had connected with the mindnet on the planet. That cybernetic implant could potentially be corrupted or, in general, activated.
And influencing her
Is it-
behavior.
Is there proof of these this corruption?
You can pull up the medical logs probably at this point because you seem paranoid enough to have grabbed some.
Oh yeah, no, I think
I think that would give you a
definitely
boost
falling
if
into
you
this
presented
like
it.
paranoia. I mean, yeah, pulling out just like the data pad that he carries around, like everybody else, gathers all the information and presents it to Krav, and in detail goes over why this is an issue, what is causing problems. Also, the fact that the radiation technological blip of "I've discovered how to use wormholes" came afterward.
It's true. Krav.
That could
Before I
be
got hooked up to
correlation,
the
not
mindlet,
causation.
though. Yeah, because that was before I hooked up to the mindlet.
Krav,
Just
what do
in terms of
you
argument.
want to do? What do you want to do with this information? I'm willing to offer a boost with Shepard's like proof, I guess. Do you
Okay,
want
I guess
to try maybe go ahead, actually.
I guess I'm looking for more of like an actual discipline angle kind of like thing. It's kind of like it's like what has he actually done? Because like the reason like
So he hasn't done anything that warrants discipline at all yet.
yeah, like
There's-
he's not accessing forbidden data. He hasn't like destroyed an he hasn't sabotaged equipment yet, and nor has he like been derelict of his of their duty for like missing something because of the the Lizics takeover and things like that. So like I don't have any disciplinary action for her yet.
Okay. How about maybe a vigilance to like see if maybe you've noticed any unusual behaviors? Maybe like
Sure,
micro things that might not have been role played.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me. What's the difficulty you want me to set?
I guess if it's vigilance, then let's do it against Yara's cool.
All right.
How well you've been able to hide anything.
It's your
I've
cool.
been eccentric, so probably not anything. Hold on.
It's 2 purples, 1 red.
2 purples, 1 red.
And I'll give you a
Okay.
boost because of Shepard's data.
Okay.
You're
sounds
scrutinizing more.
good. Okay, I'm going to do a vigilance check. Okay, I have noticed something apparently.
Okay. Shepherd.
So
Actually,
if we're saying this is kind of like Yar was doing sus things, what was the nature of the sus things, and could I like have input on that?
yeah, absolutely. I was going to ask, what sort of things might you be doing that give away perhaps compromised actions, if any?
So I don't know if it's gonna. I think it's just suspect things. So of course, because Yara's trying to gather a shit ton of things together, I think there probably are a bunch of communications that are encrypted that she's sending out from time to time. Um, and if you like really went through stuff, you'd see it is probably concerning like Lizik and Arborek mind paper. So it's a lot of like weird research asks out into the void, just being like, hey, has anybody ever saw the difference between neural linked Lizik's technology and spore like technology? Da 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 da. So it's like a lot of hive mindy type stuff that in a vacuum would look really sus. So I think
Okay.
it's just that sort of thing.
Maybe going over the logs, Krav remembers seeing some stuff about this hive mind research, which you're not sure how it necessarily pertains to anything. Maybe the messages have gotten a lot more
Specific and
mechanical, like
yeah.
almost like instead of variables being like something that could make sense to somebody trying to code, like if somebody picked up your code, they'd be able to figure it out. Instead, they're like long strings of encrypted numbers that
You're
you seem
singing-
to be
yeah.
able to do stuff with. It's almost
You're
like an
literally
AI
sending a
wrote
terminal.
something or something. And you start to maybe stress that you don't know necessarily if Yara's compromised because you don't quite understand all of the science that's going on in Yara's like communications and such. And Yara's so integrated into technology that it's easy for her to hide things. Krav, I'm going to give you 2 stress from the threats.
Okay, I will take it.
I think also maybe as a story beat thing, she's also starting to because we established a long time ago she has some weird like cyber connections to people. She's reaching out to more SAR people again, like her crypto guy. She's trying to like figure out how to orchestrate like interest in her science because she knows that like if things don't go well, she still needs funding for everything. So I
You've
think
been building a
you're also seeing
network of SAR
possible
that are willing to fund your research.
invest exactly. So you're just seeing a lot more output of like encrypted data and some messages to groups that are just like, huh, they aren't directly involved in other stuff, are they?
Or like a lot of things are coming back with just long laundry lists of files. So even one communication is actually probably a communication with a lot more people. Anywho, this stresses Krav out. Shepard, Krav, what say you?
Okay, so in my case is like okay, it is valid, but I cannot have her stop her research into this transwarp tech. It is far too important and far too reaching to just let it linger.
Shepard, what do you have to say about that? Seems unfair, doesn't it?
I feel like Shepard wants to close the door behind him, and then he's going to attempt to change the codes on the entire system so that way Krov doesn't have access to them.
Shepard's going to try to isolate themselves like Yara is.
No, inside this sensor array, if I possibly can access any of the data, like the control modules, if I'd be able to change stuff from here. If not, I'm gonna go directly to where I can.
Wait.
Are you doing a mutiny?
What is...
Yes.
Okay. I was like, can you please describe the intent of what's going on? Okay.
Shepard does not see this as a valid reason to not be afraid and to not take action, and as a younger species that will potentially die, is putting everybody else at risk for no reason.
Okay.
This is no longer just he's beginning. This is the mold starting to create spores, and instead of throwing vinegar on it, Krov's just like, yeah, we can let it grow. It's fine. And Shepard goes, no. So he's leaving. If
And he wants to
access
lock
it in this
Krav
room.
in here?
In this room, yes.
Okay. Interesting. Krav, this is
This
interesting.
is an escalation.
I didn't expect
You're-
this session.
I understand.
This session that
neither
is
did
titled
I.
the Primor job.
God damn it.
Okay.
Hey,
so-
another year delays. Don't worry about it.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Shepard, why don't we have you do a computers check?
Can I just go and close the door behind me and then smush it together because I'm real strong?
Athletics check then.
Thank you.
It'll probably trigger
Someone's in
something, though.
timeout and needs to think about things.
The Shepard just like turns red maybe and then yellow
Yes.
and then flickers a bit blue and then like says, I understand, and then like leaves around the
Yes.
corner, and then Krov's like, I don't know if he understands, and then the door closes and then you hear a massive crunch, and then you run around and you can see that the door is starting to cave in. Make that athletics check. It's going to be difficulty 4.
Okay. Sorry,
remember,
Chris.
Oh,
Against all odds.
okay. You take.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 1 strain, and I'm gonna give you a setback. Just give you a little. Okay. You do it against all the odds, and Krov, you rush to like pull the door open, but it's too late. The thing has been like essentially crumpled shut like aluminum foil over a casserole, and you are the beans.
Wait, I have an idea. So I wasn't able to crush the door properly, so I went to the little like control module next to it, and I just ripped out all the circuitry, so that way it just stayed closed.
Okay.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Either way, it's gonna be difficult for you to get out of there, Krov. It'll take effort. I guess, what do? He hasn't sealed you off from communication. You're at the sensor array, which is known for its communication abilities.
Yep, I'm just gonna sigh. It's like, I'm gonna go to the PA system and goes like, it's like, all right, red alert, everyone. We have a traitor on board. The Shepherd has attempted a mutiny. All available combat personnel, please begin a search and destroy. And the all engineering teams remain hidden until you are ready to do repairs for the door on the communication array. The communication array access has been sabotaged. For the rest, keep keep the docking bay secured, and and make sure that each of the locations are locked and secured.
All right. You hear that announcement, Shepard? You have time
Do I
during.
get a response?
Well, he gets the message through. I think.
Yeah, I
Because
understand that. Can I respond?
How do you want to respond?
Are you just gonna talk to the PA next to you?
Hey! No.
Act the speaker?
I mean, technically, I would assume you have a comm device, but like,
Yeah, I have a comm device. And I can also technically mimic Krov's like voice.
Oh. Okay. We're doing maximum data here.
Yes.
Oh, this is lore.
This well, Data does do it at one point.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is this? Deception? I guess it's deception, huh?
it would be deception. She could copy the voice, but it's the way Krov talks. So, good luck.
Thankfully, he's a bit of a monotone.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, I mean, he's so monotone. This is the easiest thing.
Shepard, you've spent some time with Krov. I think I'm willing to give you a boost here. Just a single boost.
That's probably
Oh.
fair.
It goes with the setback. Cool.
I kind of hope that Allie fails, just so I can say that the impersonation sounds like Christopher Walken.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to be on the red alert.
Hello, it's me, his brother.
Also, you guys have all the story points, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one.
Yeah. No, it's like the TikTok AI voice. Actually, that was not a red alert. It's okay.
Then when it breaks, it goes into Friggin' Donald
Whoa,
Duck.
whoa, 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 whoa.
And then what?
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway. I
Oh,
don't know exactly how to say it.
I think
So
so.
my-
Difficulty, by the way, is I think you're influencing a group of 15 plus people.
Yeah.
I think mainly you need to influence the rest of your team. So, I think we'll call this difficulty 3 for hard, because that's to influence a group of 5 or more people.
Difficulty 3.
Yes.
Granted, depending on what you're saying, I might just start doing some hacking anyway.
I mean, I feel like the base thing is that it would be mimicking what Krav had said. But the way that...
Why don't we see how the roll goes?
Oh,
Yeah.
alright, fine. What is this again? Deception?
Yep.
3.
Oh, yeah.
So bad.
Oh no.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
that's bad. You
There
got
is-
an AI voice, I'm sorry.
There is a
Yeah.
bad mimicry of Krov's voice going over the PA system trying to
Hey, it's
console
Christopher
you.
Walken.
And it sounds like Christopher Walken. We'll spend one of the threats for it sounds like Christopher Walken. I'll spend the next threat to keep up the setback on Shepard and do another strain on Shepard. So this is basically this is harder for you than you think it's going to be because you're betraying your new family. Well, your pets.
No. Literally just one person who never takes anybody else's side. Yeah.
What do you say to the crew anyway?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, it would just be that... Fuck.
You dug the...
It's easier to make a roll, Dan. I'm not optimized.
What if you just
That's
say
fine.
no? Like, what if that's literally what you say?
I mean, it
that's fair.
fails.
yeah,
it would
yeah,
just-
so I was like,
It doesn't matter what I
oh,
say.
actually, just say this. Never mind, but it's very wooden.
Everything is fine. Just return to your stations.
Belay
be
all
really
previous
funny.
orders.
Nobody visit the sensor array. Bye.
No, I think belay all previous orders. Threat needs to be reassessed.
Okay,
That's
that's perfectly good.
Threat needs to
that's
be
fine.
reassessed. Shepard
Yeah.
makes some good points.
That's perfect.
Actually, the robot is handsome and cool and also
Yeah.
your friend.
The only time Krav would ever give Shepard any sort of like compliment.
All right,
I believe-
Shepard.
That works.
Due to the hallways, you're ending up in the hangar first.
Sure.
Up north is the meeting center where a bunch of Legionnaires are hanging out. Crew quarters. Where are you heading? And also, I think it's worth going. First, I'm gonna
Should I
ask where
jump
you're
a few
heading.
people?
I'm gonna ask where you're heading though.
Access to any sort of like changing of command keys?
So a command center? I
Command
assume?
center.
Right? Yeah, that's what I assume.
I think that Nolly has just arrived from her training mission
Her
with
fucking punk
Maddie.
ass.
Same brain cell. Oh no, not same brain cell. Because I was gonna ask you, Chris. I was like, okay, are we going with the thing where like Nolly was picking up her ship from like elsewhere?
Yeah.
Like, is that what she was doing? Okay, awesome. Okay,
You
similar
literally
brain cell.
flew away last session. You
Yeah,
just went
perfect.
away.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, Nolly, you hear some beeping outside at the docks, and Nolly sort of waltzes in, and she's like, she shouts in, Thraz, I had to move that overblown mining rig of yours. It was taking my parking spot. Good thing you guys didn't manage to blow up the station while we were. Oh my god! And she like wipes a hand on her face.
Maddie gets out of the mongrel because you probably had to fly out there to get it. And she's like, "Hey, what's going on? Why is everything all? There's alarms going on. I don't like this, Nolly. What's going on?" Shepard walks through the hangar with his eyes red, his eye red,
He just keeps walking.
ignoring.
Yeah, I was like, just Maddie, it's probably fine. Crowd's probably overreacting again. Hey, Shepard, what's going on?
Yara has created a threat on our ship. Going to modify and fix it.
I don't think that's true. All right, we'll go find Yara and see what's actually happening.
I'm probably just chilling on the Tengu.
Turns out everyone's overreacting.
Okay. I'm gonna head to the armory and make sure that's secure.
Yeah, you go secure that. Yeah, go secure the armory. I'm gonna follow Shepard, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
All right. I'll be on comms. Maddie's gonna head to the armory.
Other people are allowed to join the group chat now.
Yeah, everybody.
All right, Yara's just gonna hop on the group chat immediately and going like, "Wait, Shepard, what the hell are you doing? Why'd you lock Krav in the communication or the sensor array?"
He is not
Because
seeing
I
a
don't
threat.
really have a beef with me.
I don't even know if he would respond to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, guys, why is Shepard doing this?
Yara, there's a little door error, like a blockage on the sensor array. It's not responding to anything. It's not even on the network anymore.
God dang it! Wait, so I can't even talk to Krav?
You can talk to Krav via the comm bead, but not via the intercom.
Oh, okay. Krav, are you okay? Answer with your comm bead. Shepard,
I can
you-
answer it, guys. Like the door to the communication the section had been jammed. The was the Shepard is attempting a sabotage.
What pissed them off?
You apparently, but we can talk later.
I wouldn't worry about it.
What about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about it? Shepard, did I do something wrong?
Silence.
God damn. Can I get some backup?
I think,
That's I think all I can say.
interesting.
Yeah, wait, where is Yara?
Yara is
I'm
down
in
at
the
the
warp
capital
drive on the
dock
Tengu.
with the Tengu.
Oh, I see,
Yeah.
I see you down there. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Shepard saw me installing big weird things into the ship and got mad at me.
And you have
Shepard saw you roll
cybernetics.
Yes. That I wasn't telling anybody about except for Sim.
You know.
Jan and Betty, how are you reacting to this? You're in the laboratory with a Glub Slishto, apparently, going over... not sure.
Maybe I'm relaying information to them from the Tengu, because a lot of this does kind of rely on like figuring out mapping through different waypoints type thing.
Sure.
Like, is it sending through properly? The calculations are working?
Hey, do these alarms go off often?
No,
Do you
something
always
bad
have
is
red
happening.
alerts? What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
Let's go talk to Shepard.
Glove Swish though is gonna remain put because he does not want to be shot by security. He's a guest here. You will definitely be shot.
I
Hmm.
take his tank.
Does he have a switch?
No.
Is he
Glub
just playing his video
Slishto, maybe
games?
now's your chance to go check out the archive.
Oh, you know what? You tempted me. All right, I'm on my way to the archives.
Yes, we should talk to Shepard. Then Urgot kind of heads over to the archive.
Yep, clink, clink, clink.
All right. We can say, I can say like you guys can move like a room over if you'd like.
Yeah.
So Jan and Betty can move. I guess
The laboratory to either
Yara
one,
can
storage
move.
or medbay.
The SAR are ducking and hiding because that's what the captain has told them to do. But they do look at Yara for guidance.
We're gonna get on the ship right now. I'm gonna tell everybody around me to get on the ship and prepare for de-docking in case we hear Shepard coming down the line.
Oh my
We're
god.
just literally gonna take the Tengu so it's floating in space. If Shepard starts crumbling onto the ship.
This is trying to Jason X.
Kind of. Yara's literally just like, oh, I'm gonna turn the cameras on. I think because I have access to the system. I can totally track Shepard making their way over here, right? That shouldn't be hard for me to do.
I don't think that's necessarily difficult to do.
So I'm gonna just basically be keeping tabs and be like, Shepard, why aren't you talking to me? If they get close to the docking doors and it's looking bad, I'm just like, everybody, prepare to de-dock, just in case.
Okay, I'll say you spend maneuvers to get onto the ship, and then spend your action to start the undocking procedure.
Yep.
Okay. Why don't we do? No, it's fine. We don't need a check to do that. I guess Sin and Thraz are probably going to head into the meeting room. The Legionnaires are probably going to... I guess they're still there, huh? Just gonna pile them on top of each other. Thraz meets up with Sin. What's going on? I don't quite understand. Me neither. It seems like something's going on with Krov and Shepard and Yara, and it's a big mess. Honestly, I would stay out of it, but I feel almost a vested interest in what's going on here. Same. Nothing that can't be solved with some therapy speak.
Fuck you, Jay.
Also, like, are you role-playing Jay, or are you playing
Both.
Sid?
Both.
Okay, I think Nolly and Shepard show up with Sin and Thraz. There's a bunch of Crimson Legionnaires that are in the corner. They've been de-armed. They don't have their weapons on them necessarily. They don't feel threatened here. But they see Shepard enter. Pretty shade of red. They all kind of like nod at each other like... Shepard, what's wrong? Is something wrong with Krov or Yara? Something that you want to talk about? Yeah, we should probably do something, not do anything rash before we act, right?
There is nothing rash. You are an immediate threat. I am solving a problem.
I am an immediate threat?
You are not. You are in immediate threat.
Can you provide? Can you be a little bit more detailed on exactly how Yara is immediately threatening us, please?
Yeah, Nolly doesn't know, so you could just give them your own version of what happened.
In times like this, I think it's important to take a breath and
You know what's
start
worse?
looking at our surroundings.
You know what's absolutely
Breathe?
worse? No. Zoldenrock's not here.
Yeah.
Zoldenrock is not here. He was the other person on this mission.
Yeah.
So it's Shepard's word against anybody else.
Yes!
You could totally just tell Nolly a lie, and there's no reason for Nolly not to believe it.
No, I wouldn't tell Nolly a lie. I would...
A version
Tell-
of the truth. Your perspective on the matter.
Sure, that Yara connected with the mine net during a Lizix uprising to try and quelch it, and also has cybernetics, and could therefore also be a secret agent that is ready to pounce on all of us, or destroy the entire universe and put it underneath the control of the Lizix mine net, and therefore none of us will have any sort of thought to ourselves, and will live within a hive mind for the rest of our existence.
Are you saying this to everybody?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think this is
With more monotone.
I think this is perhaps negotiation or leadership, whichever you would prefer. You're trying to convince people of something and convincing them to try to help you.
I just want them to understand. I don't think I'm convincing them to try and help in this situation. I'm very point A to point B. I would like to take away Krob's, control.
I know.
codes.
I'm just trying to decide what would
Okay.
happen here, because I'm not
Sure.
controlling Thraz or Sin necessarily. They kind
I'll
of
do
are reactive.
negotiations.
Okay.
You want some sort of randomized way to decide
Right.
whether or not they agree or
Yes.
believe or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
What
And I
would you
think
like
it
me
should
to
be
roll?
based on Shepard's impetus. Either leadership or negotiation, whichever you feel Shepard would be
Difficulty.
more appropriate. Depends on which one you're choosing.
Oh, true. I mean, negotiation. Especially, Thraz is in the room, right?
Thraz is in the room.
Yes, negotiation then.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
Uh,
taught me that.
Oh. I think I'll give you a boost on this then, because Thraz is empathy. So it's 3 red for Sin. I'm gonna see what Thraz's is for negotiation. It might be better. Negotiation is 3 red, 1 purple. So the difficulty is gonna be 3 red, 1 purple.
Can I use a story point?
Absolutely, you have plenty.
And that's a boost, right? Not an upgrade?
It's an upgrade.
Upgrade. Okay.
Story points are really good. You do have 1 setback on this.
I do. I have
And then
the
it'll
setback
go away.
replace and the boost. Fuck. Oh, yay!
Fuck, I succeeded, damn it!
No, I thought it was. I saw the threat first. My brain went for the left instead of left-right.
I
I
think
was like, yeah.
You weeb.
this is a credible threat, even though it was delivered with hyperspeed speech. I think everybody is kind of understanding of this. However, I think you've revealed revealed your flaw. What is your flaw? Everyone in the room gets it.
Everyone in the room gets it.
I know this.
Flaw is
Do I
pride.
get it?
No, everyone in the
I
room.
think I actually know that.
You might know it ahead of time, but either way, Sin and Thraz now both know your flaw is
Yes.
pride.
Shepard is a little bit arrogant, and self-absorbed, and thinks highly of himself at the expense of others.
Little bit.
I mean, he's 9 feet tall, so that little bit. It's
So-
not like
the
he's
tall
not-
part, the tall people thing.
yeah,
Your
he's not
speech-
50 feet tall. It's just 9 feet tall, so it's a small version.
Your
You sound
speech is
short.
credible, but you reveal your pride in feeling like you're above all of the people here, and they aren't as important as your mission, which is to protect them from themselves. So that comes across as well as the successful negotiation. If Yara's been
It's the I
compromised,
know better for you type of thing.
if Yara's been compromised, we might need to do something.
Well-
It's nothing that we can't talk her out of, perhaps.
I mean, I think the first thing we need to do is determine whether or not she's compromised, right?
Does Shepard just move on?
Yes, he's gonna keep moving. Please find your own assessment. I have already made mine, and I understand the outcome.
Shepard, I'm going to need you to calm down before you leave this room, okay?
Uh-oh.
What's
He'll
up?
turn
Round
yellow.
3.
He'll go to yellow.
Nolly, do you want to take an action here?
Yeah, I was going to say, she repeats that. She says, Shepard, I'm going to need you to calm down. And she's going to use Mind Bender on Shepard.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you a boost here.
Okay.
Shepard is
Alright, so this-
unusually vulnerable to this in this moment.
Fuck.
So
No!
this is discipline versus vigilance. So what is your vigilance, Shepard?
My vigilance is 3 green, which is
Alright,
better
so
than the
3
2 green it
keys.
was.
And maybe I'll use a story point on this anyway.
Fuck you, Christopher, for giving me 1 extra will.
Yeah.
Looks like a success. What happens?
Beautifully done.
If successful, your character may cause the target to adopt an emotional state of your character's choice for the remainder of the current encounter or 1 hour. Yeah, so you are going to become calm and tranquil. You are no longer
Some emotions.
Yes. You are calm, you are forgiving, calm and forgiving. The emotional state you're in right now.
Ocean waves.
You are blue.
Ocean waves, baby.
I am blue.
Yes.
Ready to take a step out of the
Ba-da-dee-da.
room, and now I have been trapped in this wonderful, tranquil moment.
Raz kind of like
Thank
grabs
you,
his
Nolly.
temple for a second and looks at Nolly. Wait, that doesn't normally work on Shepard. Not this well.
All right. Now we're all gonna take a deep breath, and then we're all gonna go talk to Yara. Okay.
I do not breathe air.
Neither do
It's
I. Neither do we.
All right,
Okay,
don't
well,
get yours.
shut up. Come on, let's go discover what's going on here. Yes, if we can calm down Sin, or Shepard, then we can calm down everyone else. I'm sure Yara has a perfectly acceptable explanation.
Give me a headache.
Yeah,
That's
well, I got my pistol just in case. I've seen enough betrayals to know what might go down.
Okay, so Yara probably sees Shepard's color change from the cameras and is gonna go on the comms and just be like, "Is Shepard not looking like they're gonna terminate me? Is it safe?"
Shepard's shoulders like dropped too, and his head is sort of just like slouched down, just kind of staring at the ground / kind of where Nolly is.
Okay, you can come to the ship bay. I'm still trying to install the warp stuff. Oh yeah, Nolly, I discovered warp tech. I say like with a bunch of pride.
Oh, cool. I think.
Sin can talk about it too. They were like, there was a whole thing. I apologize to Sin already, but I'm gonna say it again. Sorry, Sin.
Long
You're not-
story short, we can teleport anywhere now. We don't need necessarily a wormhole.
We are not the only ones who now have warp technology.
What do you mean?
What? Wait, what?
We are not the only ones who now have warp technology.
Jan and Betty are here, by the way.
I'm here. I think we should listen to the robot.
Care to
He doesn't say
elaborate?
anything else. He just says
Well-
that over and over again.
Who else has warp technology, Shepard? Are you talking about Synth? Are you talking about the ghosts, or?
Krav. Speak with Krav.
Yeah, Krav, can you get on line 1?
What's going on? Status report.
They seem to have calmed Shepard down, but she's saying that other groups might have the warp technology now.
Are they
I mean,
are they in custody?
they're
Hey.
chilling with everybody else.
They
They're
have
also
not yet.
acting weird. I'm gonna try to fix it. I do mechanics on Shepard to try to get them to be more like themselves.
I will allow a assessment using a mechanics check.
Okay.
For Jan and Betty.
Okay.
Non-invasive.
Okay.
We'll use a quintessensor for
Oh.
this.
Is there a difficulty?
Yeah. I think that this is difficulty 4. I think it's hard to notice. You did it anyway. One of you, whoever did the roll, Jan, I guess, takes strain. You scan Shepard for anomalies, and you note that Shepard's density has decreased. As well, there are lots more. There's lots more activity in their
Activity.
frontal core of their neural network.
That's weird.
You can take note of that.
Yeah, just not sure if that's
If it's
normal
worth saying or
to a
not.
Titan or not, right?
Well, you've noted that it is abnormal to the Titan.
Okay, got it.
That is what your success determined.
Hey, there's something wrong with your body here. I think you gotta take care of that.
Was it because of
Hey,
Nolly's
Yara, come in here and
influence?
help Shepard.
You got that robot osteoporosis.
I can go and Shepard's not gonna smush me. I was busy building stuff on the Tengu. We were trying to put the warp drive in.
Nolly's gonna say back over comms, Krav, Shepard is not detained because I haven't seen Shepard do any crime. He is calm and he is in the room with us right now, and we're gonna go have
You
a
are
talk
not
with
here.
Yara.
Currently the communication room is damaged and it is completely isolated.
Yeah,
I've punched the wall before. Are you injured?
No, but Shepard locked Krav in the sensory data room. That was the
Yeah,
concerning
so-
part.
I know,
Yeah, I
Nolly's
understand, but
asking
that's
if
not-
Krav is injured.
Right.
No, I am
She's-
not.
Okay, I don't think it's a crime to damage repairable property. Certainly not a
It,
capital one.
it is. It's called vandalism.
It's never a crime.
It's never
Never
a crime
crime
when Yara
time.
does it though and makes things from the vandalism. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Floor is pretty.
I repeat again. Is Shepard detained?
No.
Is this tree?
Are we sure that Shepard's the problem here?
Yes.
I've
Is-
only been here for 5 minutes, but I feel like...
Exactly. You've been here for 5 minutes. End communications now.
Clear comms.
But I want to know if it's safe to even go meet with Shepard right now. He seemed to be one in my head a second ago.
You keep yourself isolated.
Yeah, he's calmed down, and when we come over, we'll all be surrounding Shepard. So if anything goes wrong, we'll tackle him.
Okay. I'll keep the door to the Tengu unlocked.
I think it's time for a family meeting. Sorry, Reds. I think that this is your cue to leave. You gave us...
No. Have them stay.
Legionnaires, who do you want to listen to?
I will stay. The rest of them are dismissed. Raven speaks up. The others grab their things and maneuver themselves to the crew quarters. I will bear witness if necessary. Thank you, Raven. Dadums. Fathers.
Okay, you're going too far.
Daddy?
Daddy. Sorry, Daddy. Okay. I think we can do a family meeting if everybody is kosher with letting Krav out of the kennel and letting Yara off the Tengu.
No, we're meeting at the Tengu. I want to meet at my ship.
You want to meet on your
Oh, our
ship?
on the ship, I guess.
Shepard,
Not
you
technically
seem to
mine.
be sort of in charge of this situation. Not really. Yar,
I think I've been.
Nolly and Jan and Betty, you guys can decide where the meeting should take place. You guys are neutral parties here.
It's God.
And Nolly, Jan, and Betty are 3 people, so you can vote and meet a agreement.
Okay.
It's gonna be off this damn base.
Okay.
Oh,
Tengu.
It's gonna be on a ship
Okay.
of one who can't control. Wait, what ships are in the area right now?
There's a mining carrier, there's the Tengu, and then there's a bunch of fighters that can only carry 1 or 2 people.
Mining
What are
carrier it
the
is.
Sphinxes? What the hell?
there's-
Ignore that. That's not existent yet.
Okay.
So
and
I guess the mining carrier.
yeah, the runaway is here as well, but that carries like 3 people.
Either who. Okay, you guys get on the carrier.
Not me.
No, you can be let out.
You can choose to leave the room, I guess, but
Sin
Is the
can
room
astral
prepared
lance. Sin can astral lance you out.
Okay, so it's been
Lightsaber
carved
style.
out.
Yeah, quick leave.
Okay, I gotta take a piece of the door with me.
Okay,
I want to have Chieftain Goru with
Gauru.
me as well. Yeah, Garu.
Okay. Let's get y'all out on the ship. You guys are in space now. And I guess Hawk Raven's there too.
The family's all here. Let's hope no stray things come over here.
Okay. What is the meaning of this? Yes, what happened? Somebody speak up and explain. One at a time, though.
I look to Shepard. Shepard, you want to explain your beef?
Danger.
it seems like it started in the sensor array. So why don't we have Shepard and Krav, who are the 2 people involved there, each describe what happened. All of the details, start to finish.
I gotta let Shepard go first.
I mean, Shepard's still in that kind of dull state, and he will slowly begin to say pretty much everything that has happened and where they were positioned within the room and the overhearing of the conversation that Krav was having with his brother, and basically also mimicking like his voice in the conversation itself as as the way he remembers it.
Is a voice recorder?
Nice.
It sounds like
Yep.
Christopher Walken a little bit.
Yes.
That was a pretty good impression.
So I don't want to just say like one person convinces everybody. I'd like to perhaps have each side make an argument, just
Right.
one roll, and we'll do it as a hard difficulty 3.
So basically, Shepard's side would be there is an imminent threat that is on our ship due to past experiences with the Shikrai and the Lizics and the technology that's there and what Yar is doing, and that Krav is self-preservation or attempting to create some sort of like quid pro quo and wants to keep Yar around because it benefits him.
Sort of.
Despite the
Self-
dangers.
Yeah. Despite the
Right,
dangers, yes.
right. Right.
Okay.
And
Are you
that
guys gonna
is-
also emphasize the encryptions Yar's been sending out? Because that's probably something that might concern
Shepard
them
doesn't
too.
know that part.
Wait, if you don't know that part, then why did you bring it to me?
I
No, that was
brought you.
technically that was you going over it in your head. Technically.
Yeah, Shepard.
that was from
Shepard
Thraz
brought
and all
the
that other
fact
stuff.
that Yara has Lizix cybernetics installed to you.
Okay.
And
You
gave you the
noticed
one-shot.
retroactively some things
Oh,
that
okay,
might
okay,
be
right.
suspicious now that this has been brought to your attention.
So if you want to bring that up, Yar is gonna have less leverage than she had before.
Yeah. So I think Shepard
Okay.
spoke first. Let's do a roll and see how this affects future rolls.
Okay.
Okay, does anyone want to speak first, or should I speak next?
I'll speak
Let's
last.
do a roll first.
I would say I need to.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll against someone, or
No,
just in
I'm-
general give a roll?
I'm gonna have this as being influencing a group of people, and I'm gonna
Yep.
say it's difficulty 3. So for everybody, it's gonna do a difficulty 3. We can see who's the most successful, and maybe the order will matter. Like maybe
Okay.
it'll damage your argument, or
Order
it'll
will be the
support someone
tiebreaker.
else's. Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter necessarily as much what you say. The roles are going to dictate it mostly.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
then,
but
could
I
they
think
decide
it's
on leadership or
fine.
negotiation or something?
I would
You
say
can-
he'll do negotiation. This is sort of like he's kind of desperate and is trying to at least convince you.
Well, and
Like-
also he's just laying out the facts, right?
Yep.
He's not trying to deceive at
Yeah.
all.
He's not trying to do deception. He's not trying to take leadership. He's just trying to
Yeah.
make like a point.
Go for it.
So it's 3 yellow for me. So it's yeah.
Okay, pretty good argument. I think
Meager.
I think perhaps Krov, you can either get or Krov or Yara actually. Who's speaking next? I guess is a better question.
I guess I should speak next
Yeah.
in theory because I'm the one that's being directly challenged, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I say Klob goes first.
Krov, do you want to learn either a strength or a flaw of Shepard's, or just get a boost?
Let's get a boost.
Okay.
My character is like believing that like my evidence is self-evident. I'm like, yeah.
So
So it
that's
makes sense.
what the threats will get from Shepard.
Okay.
Shepard's argument has been presented. Everyone looks at Krov.
Okay. I guess I have 2 arguments. In my case, is that like historically. Well, first of all, I'm gonna throw out the piece of the broken door. It's like
Clank.
yeah, it's just like I want to be made clear that only one member of this crew has caused this kind of damage, and secondly is like I think the big thing I want to say is like historically we cannot trust Shepard's judgment, given the last fiasco. It's like this is why this is why the access was restricted, and when the access was restricted, this entire fiasco has happened. That's going to be my primary argument.
We'll say that maybe you're trying to reinforce your command, and that you do things for a reason. You don't do things for just the fact
Not
of
throwing
just
a tantrum.
you're not
You're
throwing a
like,
tantrum. You're just trying to maintain a chain of command and a chain of like stability inside of this crew, especially since the crew has grown. I think this sounds like leadership.
Okay.
Do you agree, or
I mean, no, it is, but it is something that I'm really good at. So I'm just like, are you sure you don't want me to suffer for this?
I think it's up to you. I think since you're given so much freedom here, you should push what you're good at.
Okay, then I guess I'll do it with leadership.
Okay. I guess how do you want to spend those advantages? 'Cause they are advantages.
Okay, advantages.
You could learn a strength or a flaw of a target. You could add a setback to somebody's next check. You could also get a boost, but I don't think that's going to apply if I'm only
Yeah,
allowing
yeah.
3 rolls.
I want strength or a flaw, right?
A strength or a flaw.
Okay, I want to. But it has to be Shepard, right?
It could be Yara, I think. This is like
You
one
could
big
get
conference.
insight onto
No,
the...
no. I want to actually know the strength or I want to know the strength or flaw of Og Revan.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I think their flaw is that they are desperate. Their flaw is that they are desperate to get back to their people, they might do anything possible to make that happen at the expense of anything else. It's not necessarily a fear, but it's something that drives them.
Okay, because you made a point about how the crew has grown, and I'm going to be like, and we have guests here. I'm gonna try to like be appealing to them, like pass out the buck to the Ogreven as kind of my coercive argument. Anyway, that should be enough for me. I think it's Yara's turn to defend.
Okay. The prosecution rests. Yara? Rebuttal?
All right. So Krav didn't reveal the data logs, right?
No, that's keeping. I'm keeping that.
Okay, yeah. So Yara doesn't know this, so then she's just gonna be like, okay, the conversation was about that. Yeah, I had to access Lizik's stuff before. I mean, nothing happened. Zoldenrock's not here, but it was literally the planet was being invaded by Lizix. It was the only way to like get the codes to be able to do stuff. Shepard knew that. I knew the risks, but it wasn't like I was taken over. And yes, and I show off my arm. I do have a mechanical implement, but it's because I've been having to build so many things. It's just useful sometimes to have these augmentations. It's mostly just mechanical. It isn't really integrated in the same way some of the other things are. And I mean, you all know how important this technology will be. It's universe changing. Of course I'm going to prioritize this sort of research. And I've already apologized to Sin. I'll apologize to the whole crew again. The there was variables I didn't think of when I was doing the initial experiment. We know that now. That's why I have to install the servers on the Tengu whenever we are setting up something like this, because you need computing power that's more than a normal thing can do. So I'm just following our plan. This could change the trajectory of a lot of things. It's worth exploring. And I'm gonna do deception actually.
Okay.
Deception.
Yep, my deception is the same as negotiation because I'm leaving out the fact
Nice.
that this is half of what my research is doing, since my own objectives involve combining this with, of course, the hive mind and like research and stuff because of star things.
Yeah,
So
you are directly going to do some Lizik shenanigans, and you don't think that everybody's ready to hear that necessarily.
exactly. That's why I'm looking up Barbarex stuff. I'm trying to look up the call stuff. I'm glad that Krav didn't bring it up because that would have made it worse. Because like, why are you reaching out to so many folks? So deception it is.
Okay.
Can I do a story point and be rude?
Yeah, take it.
I think so, yeah. Nobody else
Okay,
has
that
used
gives-
them. I was gonna
that gives-
disallow them, but I was like, nah.
No, I think it's just a free for all for the rest of us, and then Nolly's gonna come and be like, I got 2 now.
Yep.
Everyone else respectfully declined the story point. Yara greedily grabbed it and then did a deception check.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Very sus.
But
My research
Shepard's
is-
the problem.
My research is just in this one very important, dangerous subject, not 2 dangerous, very important subjects.
Wow.
Wow.
That doesn't tell us anything.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Wow.
Yara,
Oh
your argument kind of falls on deaf ears. It doesn't convince anybody of anything, but
no.
also
They already know what I'm doing.
maybe perhaps
Just
nobody
nerd talk.
understands all the nerd talk. Maybe Jan and Betty like understand,
Maybe
but they
I
don't
do,
know.
And I'm like, what about the whole HiveNet thing you were trying to do?
That's
And Yara just kind of like freezes immediately.
okay. Jan and Betty, I think that's a cool
Mhm.
thing. I think that maybe we roll to see if you can comprehend Yara's gobbledygook that she's been deliberately trying to hide, mind you. What?
Oh no, I was just saying, of course she can.
So
She's a crazy old hag, of course she can.
I think
I
this
think it's the sort of thing where like in my servers there's a bunch of extra servers there, and that's because they're trying to measure things that you don't need for this project. And that's why they're like, why do you need those extra things?
I'm gonna maybe say that this is either a knowledge science check or a computers check. Which do you want to use, Jan or Betty? Master or blaster?
Knowledge science is fine.
Okay. I think that this should probably be opposed by Yara's stuff. Maybe Yara's
That's gonna make it
science.
rough.
That would make it rough. I don't know. I mean, her science
Two
is
purple sounds fine.
I
Two
mean, if it's
purples?
science off, maybe it's more like a cool versus not sort of thing, because maybe they're just also spouting things, and maybe somebody's able to catch something. So my cool's not very high. My cool's only would be one. What is it? Two.
Why don't we do it against your
It's
discipline?
okay. That works. Which
You
is
maybe
two
missed
yellows and one
something.
green.
Okay, so two
Yeah.
purples, or one purple, two red.
Yeah.
For Jan and Betty's science check. So you're trying to put together this stuff, and Yara is using her discipline to cover her tracks. And maybe if she wasn't super disciplined about it, she let something slip through the cracks. I think that's the correct
It's fine.
narrative role.
Haha.
Yep, you noticed. I got extra tech on top of this stuff.
All right. Jan and Betty, you can do that interjection if you want, and you can also spend those 3 advantages to learn the desire or fear of Yara specifically. Or learn the true goal of the target if they have one.
Oh god damn it!
I'm glad Jan and Betty joined the party.
I think. Let's spin it to Krav instead. Is that possible, or does it have to be Yara?
I think because
This
you're.
one was against me.
I think this is
it's
opposed
fine.
to Yara.
True goal of Yara, then that's fine.
Yara, what's your
Right.
true goal?
How spoily should I make this?
I think it's Act 3. I think maybe this could be pretty spoily.
All right. Yara's convinced if she follows her science technology to the endpoint, she can locate the actual place the call is trying to bring Eldasar. He wants to use the combination of hive mind consciousness and warp tech to be able to literally bring the call to fruition, whether that means opening a portal or bringing us to a place where the call actually drives people.
And for those not knowledgeable about SAR, they have a call that instinctively drives them to a singular purpose and goal, and it's been fractured as of late.
And it's usually a location of a planet that does not exist anymore because it's just an asteroid field right now.
Yeah, it's a phantom limb in your brain telling you to go somewhere that doesn't exist anymore. So anyway, that's
freaking kidding me.
So maybe you don't. So I think that maybe you've put together that what Yara's doing with all this, in addition to something that she let slip because she thought maybe it wasn't worth hiding, she was maybe looking into the call for the SAR and attributing it or combining it or like making a connection to like a neural network. Anyway, that's what you discover.
Huh. Odd, but whatever.
So what do you say?
Fruitful.
Oh,
Nothing. Apparently.
I mean, I'm just gonna make it clear that there's more to the research than meets the eye, and that they have other intentions that was not explained.
It's not just the warp tech, yeah.
It's not
Oh.
just the warp tech. There's personal motivation behind for so and so.
Yeah. What about all that personal stuff you've been doing? What about the research into Arborex spores and neural networks with the Lizics and the SAR call?
And then I'm gonna casually bring it up to the drop downs like in the external communiques.
Ah,
Ooh,
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, now you're looking a little sweaty.
banana slamma.
All right.
Nolly.
Daniel, roll
Do
the-
SARs sweat or do they pant like, normal dogs?
Because they're dogs.
Because they can't sweat.
Nolly,
Maybe
I'm
their
gonna have
hands are
you
sweaty.
kind of lead the charge for Sin and Thraz here, as bystanders in this argument. What do you make of all this, since you guys haven't rolled anything?
I mean, Nolly was definitely starting to see the bad side of Yara's things, but her view of it got a little softened when Jan and Betty pointed out, like, well, actually, isn't this seems to be much more personal for you. It's not really a malicious intent. Yes, you're pursuing all this information, but it's for your people in a positive way, and Nolly's a bit sympathetic to that. If anything, when Krav mentions external communiques, Nali will look to Yara and then look right back at Krav and be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Let's talk about external communiques that other people are making. Information that's being shared with people outside the station. Let's all talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Raz gets
Okay.
sweaty a little bit.
As a scientist,
As a spy.
Ethan Winters.
Actually, who's talking next? I guess. Okay, was it directed at me exactly?
Nali was snidely directing it back at you, but Yara could go first and then you could go, or you could take the opportunity to just interrupt, sure.
I think
Okay.
Yara might take initiative first. 'Cause they're
Okay,
sweating.
if you want to jump ahead, then go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, as a scientist, you need to talk with peers about possible, avenues of research. I can't do everything here. So I've been reaching out to colleagues and different folks, and considering the fact that the call is a very SAR concept, I've been trying to see if I could find any other interested parties to maybe partake in some other secondary research. In layman's terms, I'm trying to see if we can literally quantify the call with neural networks and hive mind communication. Okay? It is a pipe dream, but it does feel more real the more we have learned about the different types of sentience. So I don't think it's impossible.
So basically,
Like
you've
the
just
li-
been sharing your research with colleagues.
But it also means I've been reaching out to anybody who's done research in Lizix and Arborec. So it's not just SAR necessarily, it's just other research colleagues.
And it's from your secure base, which is encrypted, but it's still risky.
Yeah. Again, we are dealing with like cutting edge technology, so I am just saying like, hey, anonymous forum board, anybody know how to create like uranium enrichment type
Oh
thing?
god, she's been posting on Reddit from your spy base. This is War
Okay, never
Thunder
mind.
ass.
Oh god.
I'm coming back around on the death penalty.
Oh no.
Okay, in my case, I'll say this. Dan, are you done with your section? Sorry,
I'm
I
done
should
with
have
my
interrupted.
section.
Okay, in my case, I'm gonna go like Nolly. You are not here. In fact, for our next primary job, I have secured us a safe in and out with the primary job. So, I can I can guarantee us some degree of safety through the Ledness space in and out, along with the safety of our task. In fact, the primary tool will be en route to us.
Do you want to just like say that you describe everything that you had like said to Evandal?
No, basically, it's
Not
need to
everything,
know
but
basis. Yeah, need to know
yeah,
basis.
because Nali would if you once you're done, Nali would come back with, okay, and according to Shepard, that cost you selling the warp technology or the promise of the warp technology to the Barony.
Shepard was not there for the conversation.
yes, he was.
Oh, is that true?
No,
Okay, yeah.
no. I'm well.
But
They
Croft
came
says.
at the last end. I'm saying that the Shepard doesn't know the entire conversation. It's kind of like my point.
Shepard heard the last bit, which is damning.
Yeah,
Shepard
the
didn't
last
hear
bit,
the
but
first part.
yeah, but Shepard does not know about the me negotiating for like the transport and like the safe passage and things like that. So it's like so I'm saying like and Shepard acted upon incomplete information.
Right. But I just want to establish so we're all clear. You, well, yeah, never mind. No, Nally's not going to go forward with anything further from that. She just wanted to get out in the air so everyone hears confirmation that yes, he is basically selling Yara's research results to the Barony.
Well, I mean, don't we want that? Don't we want them using that instead of whatever dark matter shit they're doing? Killing off Kryus that could potentially return to some semblance of normalcy? I
That's a
was
good
okay
point.
with this. I believe that I was okay with it being delivered by Krav.
Yara, were you okay with this?
Um, I didn't think it would be so soon, to be honest, but I knew that the tech would get out. I looked to Thraz. I mean, Thraz, that's why I said if there was ever a chance to try and get this thing off the ground, it's gonna spread eventually. If you can get, some investors behind it, that'd probably be the best move.
Investors? Uh, Potentially. I don't know if I would want to deal directly with the barony.
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily. I'm saying the barony might have access to it, but it's the sort of thing that everybody's going to want to have access to. I looked at Krav, and this is where I'm kind of like, you do know once this gets out, not everybody's going to want to be able to use it, right? Krav, it's not just going to be the barony who has the tech. It'll be an arms race. I know that.
And we'll have the head start.
That's kind of fair, but it's going to get out eventually. I'm not that naive.
Good. I knew you weren't a fool, and I looked to a shepherd.
Huh. So
Though I don't think the barony could do anything with it without me and Betty's knowledge yet. It's just a stepping stone.
That is probably
Barony
true.
ain't getting my knowledge. Hell no.
So, Shepard, this has gone from Yar as a threat to everyone seems to be okay with this.
It's we've ignored everything about Yara and switched it to warp technology as a facade or like a cover, and then dwindled the. This is a threat still.
It sounds like Yara has
diffused the situation.
Yara has kind of diffused the situation by explaining her actions.
Motivations.
That doesn't mean it's necessarily convinced you, or anybody. Anybody has their own, perceptions of this and opinions on this. But
the machine and big red button haven't been made yet.
The air has been cleared a bit.
Mm-hmm.
How is Shepard feeling?
I believe currently calm.
Yes, technically calm.
Depends if an hour has passed or not.
Yeah.
I think an hour of real time has happened, so I think an hour has
by
passed.
the time we got on that ship, yeah.
So Shepard, you aren't affected by Nolly anymore necessarily.
I have heard both sides, and I believe that we are in accord, that there is nothing wrong. Nothing at the matter is currently a threat, and I will not do any action against anyone.
No,
I mean, you're certainly not currently a threat.
There's one threat. I'm gonna point toward Shepard.
You were not harmed.
You have disrupted the safety and the functionality of the entire station that which we all reside in. You have caused the damage.
I have caused conversation, which I believe was extremely important for our emotional quality of life.
It's important to clear the air with these things.
If we're going to be scrutinized for our actions and the actions that we have not taken, then I believe we all should equally be scrutinized. That includes you, Krav.
I have not taken any action that caused damage and harm to the crew. This, you have caused an act of damage, a situation. It's if you truly desired a meeting, you would have arranged for one. You did not arrange this meeting. This meeting was forced upon you. This mercy was not something that you created yourself. If anything,
you ordered us to detain Shepard, which almost certainly would have caused harm to someone during the process.
No, I did not actually do that order. I don't know when Nolly actually came in. I said for search and destroy.
That's worse. I thought that's worse.
That's worse,
I was
right?
responding through a threat. If you wish to die to that threat, then be so.
No, Nolly, he is specifically saying, is Shepard detained? That's what you heard.
Yeah, that was my question.
That's the literal.
That was not my order.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Anyway.
My order was because that's why I did red alert. It was not a yellow alert or a thing. It's just detain order was after that you guys refused to engage in combat. That's when I requested status report and whether they were detained or not.
Either who. Anyone can attest that Krav initially said to search and destroy, even if Nolly wasn't there.
Shepard is also going to state, taking no action is an action. You choose when you take no action. I think he's gonna leave the room. He just leaves.
Are we cool, Shepard?
I'm gonna spend
For
a story
now.
point.
Well, clearly not.
Shepard punches the wall as he leaves.
Okay.
Did they still say
The
we're
wall
cool
is
for now?
destroyed.
The wall is destroyed. The soulback
I think-
procurer spins out.
Oh wait,
And-
they don't
I
have
think
5
punching.
never mind.
Yeah, I think punching the wall is fine. Instead of saying for now. It's just some sort of like emotional outburst.
Yeah, Shepard has an emotional outburst.
But also being a little brat because, you know, he damaged the wall before, which was totally a problem, so he damaged the wall now as a fuck you. Which he doesn't do.
Yeah, it's unusual. Shepard leaves the room. There's plenty of room on the giant mining vessel, so Shepard is off brooding.
Shepard seems emotional now.
Oh, and I have communications to the rest of you. Why was the like Nolly? You are not here. Why was the target not detained?
Because I didn't determine.
No,
him to
you
be
are not
the
here. Like
attack.
you are not under judgment here.
Okay, you're not asking me. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because I made an explicit order to engage against Shepard as a hostile intruder, and everyone just kind of like let him waltz on through, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, Shepard wasn't attacking us.
He wasn't really doing anything wrong, but
There was a weird
I gotta
imitation
control
of
the
your
door.
voice.
It's like so impersonating a senior officer along with the destruction of property is doing nothing. Okay, like I got the problem with you know what? Shepard's behavior is documented. What's wrong with the rest of you?
I mean, to be fair, we kind of all operate a little bit on our own guides sometimes. And I was just trying to... I was preparing the Tengu in case
Yeah,
there was some of this found over here.
like you're more a victim in this, and I have my other things to say to you later.
Krav,
Fair.
Like, yeah.
do you want to do a scathing tirade targeting everybody besides Yara?
Basically, I think so.
Okay.
Shepard's not there.
I forget how scathing tirade works, but
I think it's just like a difficulty 2 coercion thing.
okay. Why don't we do that?
Okay. That's a
Everyone-
good way to end.
Everyone, the captain is disciplining you. Looks like it succeeded. I think it's like you deal 1 damage to everybody and an additional +1 per success. Is that correct?
Let me do a check. It's been a while.
It says for each success, 1 enemy within short range suffers 1 strain, and then for each advantage, 1 enemy affected suffers an additional strain. So successes is number of targets, and then you can spread around advantages to increase the strain.
Okay, so it's just 2 strains for people affected.
Well, you can distribute them willy-nilly, I think. So, which
Yeah.
3 people are you disciplining?
Um.
I am not there.
Yeah. No. You're no.
Traz, Sin, and Nolly?
Thraz, Sin, honestly, that I think. I also want to do Betty because Betty's bigger. Like, I don't expect Jan to step in to stop a shepherd.
Okay. I don't remember how Nazroka work. I think you can do that. It's either that or it's Janet or Betty's choice. I don't recall.
Yeah.
So, from my point of view, the people who could probably really knock down Shep right now, first off, Nolly, because he's weaker, and then Jan.
the teeny.
She's
Nolly,
smart.
Nolly, I'm not
Oh.
yelling at because she came in later, so she shouldn't have heard the order.
It's
Rest
a
of them-
community gift where somebody's just coming in with fire.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, and I guess Sin, because Sin can just lance through a just tank armor.
That's true.
Sin
Nolly,
should
though,
have,
didn't detain Shepard either when you asked her to.
But oh,
No,
you mean
no,
after?
I asked her. I asked the question whether they were detained or not, and
Okay.
they
Right.
refused.
She back talked, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
well,
yeah,
it's
like-
Krav, it's your decision. You chose the targets. You can distribute 5 more strain between those 3 targets.
Okay, 2 to Thras, 2 to Sin, and 1 to Jen and Betty.
All right. So what is it giving again? 'Cause
You're
one
taking
strain.
two strain, 1 plus 1
Yeah.
from the extra.
Yeah, just 2 strain.
And then Thraz
Alright,
took
I
3.
can choose who it goes
Sin
to.
took 3.
'Cause it's just if an effect is targeting my character, as long as they're within short range, I can choose.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
That's kind of how I thought it worked. So you can give it to whoever.
Unless it doesn't make sense as part of the GM discretion.
Okay, I think it's fine.
So it's 2 strain. As I think. Yeah, Jan can take more, so I'm just gonna give it to her.
All right. Krav disciplines the crew. Thraz, Jan, and Sin take the brunt of it. I think this is probably good for this scene. I think.
Yes.
I don't think that anything productive is going to come from this. It's just Krav disciplining everybody, and if anybody backtalks, it's not going to probably change Krav's mind.
Time for
But it
Primor
probably
mission.
is, because she doesn't really think of him as her captain, per se.
I don't think
She
of you as
just
your
feels
crew
like-
either.
Yeah, I'm just here to help and explore with y'all.
There's neat things that need to be scienced.
Yeah, I mean, who's the one that appointed him captain in the first place? The Nomad. And who do we not really like anymore? The Nomad.
I mean, if you don't do immunity, I'm fine with it.
It's kind of
Someone else
almost
tried.
happened.
That's the thing. Someone tried, and maybe now it might be fomenting in other people's minds at this point. But yeah.
I think it would.
But we got a mission to do.
We got a mission to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Dismissed.
And everybody's still got their own agendas doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I go
Beautiful.
back to the Tengu to do my shit.
This is technically the second time that Shepard has tried doing a mutiny. The first one was giving a question to Krav, and he answered it correctly, so that way he couldn't kill him.
Rats.
Yeah.
I think Sin would try to talk to Shepard, but I don't want to steal that RP moment, so I think Sin's going to let Shepard stew. But
He's gonna come in like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
well, we were gonna do
I'll
a
tell
mission,
him.
but
Now we're still gonna do a mission, but we're
So,
all kind of like a little
good
bubbly.
news, Jay. You still get to
Bad.
do the Primor job. All right. So we'll say that I guess Shepard, just keep that in the back of your head that Sin might want to talk to you, and
Yeah.
because Sin might not remember next time, and I might not remember.
You mean I'll have to help them understand what happened and then talk about my feelings.
And talk
that
about your
way Jay
feelings.
can also learn about it. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Ew.
because. Yeah.
Feelings.
Feelings. All right,
Shepard
everyone's
and
dismissed.
feelings don't
Class
go together.
dismissed. Everybody goes back to base. And I put this back where it came from, or so help me. Okay. Cool. Cool. So I think everything's back to normal. Everybody's happy, right?
Right.
Right.
Shepard's feeling things. I don't think it's happiness though.
Okay. Do you want to have like a moment?
No.
Okay.
Does your tummy hurt?
Yes.
But he's being brave about it.
Yes.
He's gonna come out of storage with a little shirt that says "Tummy Ache Survivor."
Okay. I think it's time for the Primor job. You guys get in the Tengu, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is an unrelated thing. Do I finally have my Pericles armor? I don't know if I'm going to be shot at or not.
Yes, I think you have your Pericles armor.
Cool. I gotta go put that into my notes. Thank you.
Are you concerned about a certain someone on the crew shooting you?
No, just in general. I feel
You
like
guys
if
get shot
anything
out a
happens-
lot.
Yeah.
It's just a weakness that Yara has, so it has to be covered up.
Yeah, it's Yara's weak to bullets sometimes.
I'm weak to bullets. They're my weakness.
No, my one weakness, bullet to the heart. Doesn't that kill most people? Yes. Okay, you guys get in the Tengu, activate the cloak, and activate the... Actually, you don't even need the Epsilon warp at this point. You
No, we should
have it.
probably save it.
You have it, and it is risky,
Mhm.
but the entire impetus for this is that there is a wormhole an erratic ion storm directly over Primor that's going to be closing soon, so the window is almost gone. That was what the Nomad had predicted, and was right about, weirdly. So, let's go.
Do we get a
Yeah, you guys ended an
something like
encounter. Is that what you were gonna ask?
Oh, that's no. I was actually going to ask. Do we get like a brief before this? Is someone like the head of this mission and is doing the whole like doing a little PowerPoint presentation while we're all sitting around, like kind of thing?
I think
Does
that's.
Krav go over the details?
I think
yeah,
that's
because
worth it.
because I managed. So you're supposed to get the not so dirty bomb. Do we have that delivered to us, or we've got to like rendezvous to get it? Like
You're gonna have to
how's that?
rendezvous on Primor.
Okay.
Evandal has a lot of access to strings on Primor because it's under Letnev control. You guys are gonna rendezvous at a specific landing pad where you guys have falsified credentials that should give you free reign to park there, even with like a cloaking device on board. You will be given like no scrutiny, little to no scrutiny.
Cool.
But you can now cloak through the ion storm. I think Nolly will just fly quiet, I guess. Do you need any resources to use that, or is it just you do it?
It's a dice roll, so
Okay. I think we should try that. I think that's a primary thing, but you do, I guess, while this is going on, you can do your roll. Krav also explains that there is a fake radiation bomb that you're going to put in the Hacan Mint. It's an industry called Brog. It's the Brog Mint on Primor in the not a capital city, but a city on one of the supercontinents named Emikosh. Okay, that's a success and a triumph. I'm willing to say that you have 0 problems landing, and
nice.
You could probably move some story points over, I would think.
Yeah, I'll just spend that to do the move to over thing.
Okay. You do that. But yeah, the plan so far is to rendezvous, get that, and figure out a way to get it into the mint without being detected, and set it off. But yeah. That's all.
I just need you to give us 2 points back.
I apologize.
That's all right. Just so we don't forget. Cool. All right. Proceed.
Okay. You guys make it to the planet. Why don't we just get past the armada? There's no conflict here, but I just wanted to tell you that there is an armada sitting outside of Primor, positioned at the Ion Storm, making sure that nobody comes through it, including Arc Secundus, which is the flagship, which has Admiral Arcry on it, which is Krov's brother / Gervalt's brother. Not the CIA one, the Admiral one.
Right. The one that we've all, so most of us have met before.
Yeah, you've all met before. You've made acquaintance with. All right. Let's go. Pikachu. Okay. Primor. It's deep inside the supercontinent. Gugural, Mikosh City has little access to other settlements besides interplanetary travel. So they've deployed a more efficient mega rail infrastructure that spans most of Primor. You arrive on the galactic dock, built on a high plateau. It can take the frequent comings and goings of massive spaceships. One of these mega rails takes you down the long slope down into the city, giving you a descending view of the sprawling urban wetland as you sink into the lichen-covered skyscrapers surrounding you. Their architecture, while modern in material, echoes its past of wooden castles with tiled rooftops, terminating in swooping eaves and proto-avian grotesques, like gargoyles. You exit the rail onto a steamy subterranean station. Bulky ex-Cha laborers begin unloading pallets of osmium from the next car for its next step in the refinement process. It's under heavy guard with a boss that's directing the operation and wearing an Arcturus uniform, which is the Nomad's planet. You're directed through customs, passing the deep ballasts built beneath the buildings that prevent them from sinking any deeper into the swampy terrain. An exploit that the city is proud to explain to tourists based on the educational signs on the tiled walls. You exit through an escalator into the open city, a web of walkways and bridges between buildings over the swampy delta, not far below you guys. You pass groups of Letnev taking advantage of the shade cast by the buildings. The humid air swoops into your faces as you make your way into the city proper, the shade opening up into an intentionally built vista. Excha and Hacan are bathing in curtains of light from Primor's massive star, warming the lush promenade with of the central Emikosh market. Emikosh smells fragrant and fertile, despite being an urban center. There's spices unique to the climate. It refines raw materials from upstream. The babble of running water is common to the ears of the residents, as is the hum of public trams and gondolas traveling on or above the canals. A human is selling some fresh-caught frilled catfish from their airboat vendor. It's a staple here. An extra peacekeeper is reprimanding a Winnu trying to sell invasive vegetables, without a permit, mind you. Meanwhile, an unusual shelled species is offering earthy Dideron spice to passersby. A spire in the distance rises before you, bearing the logo of the Hacan Mint. It's blunt in its silhouette amidst curved Primor roofs. Its foreign Hacan architecture of intricate stone facades with lion-like coins fade into a mere dark rectangle against the bright sky. Anyway, that's Primor. At least where you guys are on Primor. So, what do you guys do? And do you have any questions?
I do as I am told.
I am. So we have to get to where again to do the radiation?
So you have to get into the mint, where they make coins. They make...
Just talk about the pickup for the bomb.
Oh, the pickup. The pickup. The
That's
pickup...
also important.
I'll say that the pickup is at... it's probably at a shipping facility that's farther away from here. You can for now get lodgings and worry about that when the time comes.
First, find lodging is what you're saying?
I mean, it might be useful to have lodging if you're going to be here for more than a few hours.
We could
okay.
get lodging and then go case them in,
That sounds good. Do we need to roll to find a good lodging that's inconspicuous
No.
and still... Okay.
I'll let you guys describe what your lodgings look like if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. This is like a Neo-Tokyo sort of vibe we got going on here?
Yeah, and I'm saying that the environment is like a wetland, but it has a bunch of bridges over it and stuff. Tons of public transportation.
Probably like southern Japan or like inner China type of deal.
I was gonna think like a Venice sort of thing, but like with a bunch of cyber-y looking stuff.
And
Just like gondolas.
It's a Letnev and Extra, you said, are the primary people?
Yes. I'll allow a culture check here, I think. I think that's warranted. To figure out the vibe here. Otherwise, I can give you just straight facts.
I'll
Anybody
roll
here
for
cultured?
culture.
I think I actually have a little. Unless anybody else wants to try.
I have culture.
Well,
Want
yeah.
to just roll both and see who does well?
Let's do the one that has culture.
Okay. I got 2
Yeah,
ranks.
mine's strictly like knowledge culture is the thing.
I have
That's what we're
knowledge,
looking for.
culture, 2 ranks.
Also too.
I say just throw it and see who gets to say it.
Well, I would have probably said assisted, but,
Here's my data pad.
let's see. Yara, you pick up some statistical facts here. The statistical facts, this place is an extra colony. That is the primary residence here. The natives were some sort of proto-avian species that died out a long time ago, or else evolved into some kind of parallel evolution of like Shikrai. But this place is relatively diverse. The majority is Excha. Hacan also have a strong presence here, and the Letnev have a small but very felt presence because it is armed guards usually walking past. And Shepard, you take note of the military presence of the Letnev. It's not quite as oppressive as it was back on Farouk, Prob's homeworld. Well, his home city. But they're certainly throwing their weight around because they occupy this place. Their fleet, their armada is the one that darkens the skies above against the Primor sun. And
Sweet.
Yara, you can spend that advantage how you want. And Francium, you're going to take a setback, I think.
Okay.
I want a boost to just float around me.
You get a boost that floats around you like an ion stone.
Yeah.
Also, y'all can make checks. I completely forgot to make Thraz get less stressed. He actually is back at 0 stress.
Right.
Strain.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do my thing too.
Yeah, I'll do Sins as well while I'm at it. Everybody cools down a bit on the travel in.
I'm actually hard boiled, so.
It looks like Sin only recovers 2 because it's the advantages do it. I don't know.
No, unless they have the skill for it. Actually,
Because Sin recovers
I think-
differently.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, are they hurt physically?
No, they're not.
I think they can just do the strain thing normally.
Okay. The advantages are wounds. I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like Thraz and Sin are fine again.
I forgot to get more grenades.
There's stuff to buy here. It's probably restricted, though.
As far as the lodgings go, I'm going to say it's like we found a place that's run by an extra, and it seems to be maybe a little more catered towards extra, but they really take any guests. So one of the key things is like each grouping of lodgings has like a little onsen spring attached to it. So
Nice.
it has like little like hot springs attached every few rooms.
Probably like built a little lower, almost into the wetlands below, so there can be natural waterfalls that come in, and then they heat the water as it comes through, and then pump it out, of course, so it cycles.
And then
Wait
there's
a
there's kappas in hot springs basically with their towels on their heads.
Wait a second. If this is a dang like money type place, there's got to be a goddamn casino around here somewhere. I want to say there's a gambling house, if it's not a full blown casino, like across the street. It's a touristy trap thing.
I'll say that there is one. I'll say it's run by the Hacan, probably not the extra.
Yeah.
They're more deliberate, and if they gamble, it's more of a long gamble, which isn't really a thing in gambling, I don't think.
Maybe it's like a betting house type thing. Like they got like some sort of like races that go in the water or something that go from time to time, and other like stock. You know how they used to be able to bet on stock was an actual thing. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of that sort of illegal stuff going on.
Okay, there's a casino of sorts.
Gamble
Oh.
with friends.
All right.
A betting house.
I'm going to check my contacts and see what I can't figure out about the minting facility, Brog Mint. What does the logo look like for Brog Mint? It is a Hacan-run bank.
A golden toilet for BM.
It's like
Hey.
it's like a paw print, but each of the the center pad and each of the finger pads are different like currencies for all the various, maybe like the 5 or 6 primary exchanges that they deal in.
Nice.
Awesome, like
Nice.
that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Also, as you guys land here, a messenger arrives. As soon as you step off the boat and start looking around, a sycophantic Hacan in a modern suit mixed with traditional embroidered scarf, coiled on their head and draping down from their neck. They walk up to you guys and they present themselves. My deepest welcomes to visitors to the world of Primor. Please, take care of this. I have a message for one of you. And looks at Sin, who kind of doesn't really realize that he's being talked to for a second. They extend a hand with a handwritten, wax-sealed note to Sin. You're expected by my lady, Master Sin. Oh, your lady? Oh no. I will be with her presently. Of course, Master Sin. They bow deeply and, kind of gesture openly as they, exit hastily. I need to make an acquaintance with somebody. I will be back. So, don't wait up for me. I'll find you by a comm bead. And
No,
Sin's,
that is
Sin is gonna slink
You-
away if
Do you,
nobody
I'm gonna
stops
call
her.
out this. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Sin real quick. Do you want me to keep a track on you? Are you okay with that? You know what keeps happening whenever we split apart too far.
I think it's best if you don't. That might make her mad.
Do you want somebody to go with you, or are you gonna go by yourself?
I think I should be safe. She poses no physical threat to me.
All
Sin
right.
is a capable warrior, able of handling their own. I think they will be fine.
All right, Sin.
You can trust me. Sin nods and skulks away, disappearing into the crowd.
I trust your dramatic entrance.
Also, I have that
Yeah,
in my
they can
back
just-
pocket if necessary.
Yeah, they can just teleport. I had to bend ethics laws to be able to figure that out.
Okay.
And
All right.
Thraz is leaving. He's gonna go make some purchases for his agenda. He's gonna purchase the Sphinx from here, which is an X-Loon Interceptor. It is a Extra ship that he's had on order. It's just been waiting here in Primor for him. Pick up.
I
Nothing.
just want to go to the hotel and hack their Wi-Fi, see if I can get any info on the Mint.
All right, we can
You know,
call this a
backwards
sort of gather information check.
Yeah.
Why don't we call this a difficulty 3 computers check? And I'm going
Okay.
to say that because it's remote, I'm going to upgrade that so it's 1 red and 2 purple. And meanwhile, I'm going to do Thraz's streetwise check. Everybody
I
else
think
think
I
about
did pretty good.
what y'all are doing. Okay.
Got
And-
my Mountain Dew and my chips and my pizza, and I'm just using room service while I'm hacking away, Hackerman's dog style.
Okay. I'll say that it's a little stressful. You're not used to this much light coming in from the room while you're hacking away. You have to keep putting the curtains up and the sun keeps moving. You take 1 strain. Thraz is going to take a strain and also get a setback on his next roll. Thraz is asking around for contacts. He does succeed, and he says, back to you guys. Guys, I have a lead on some way that we might be able to get in to the facility, but it might need some convincing.
With weapons?
Okay, I guess the convincing is what kind of convincing does you need?
I'm not sure yet, but I can get us in a position where we can isolate this person. They could be dangerous.
Okay. If they're, I guess I'm kind of questioning I don't know if me coming along will escalate the danger or pacify the danger, because I am a.
We can talk. We can talk when we're off comms.
Okay.
Thraz
Are
will meet
there
up with
any
you guys
other-
later. Sorry, Nolly.
I was just going to ask if there's other opportunities to gather information.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like to do? We'll get to Yara in a moment.
I was just going to say basically smash cut back to earlier before Yara split off and went to the hotel to hack. Nolly says, all right, I'm going to go case the bank. And she pulls up her hood and, goes off into the crowd. I'm good at not being spotted.
Yeah, I trust that.
Okay.
And she just wants to, go to the mint, hang out outside, see who goes in and out throughout the day, look for
Doing a
cameras.
gray
outside.
man.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe go to an adjacent building, get up on the roof, look at it from the top, stuff like that.
If anything weird, Yara might just ask you to get some specific intel, so like she maybe could like look up things specifically. Street addresses, see if she can actually look at panels a little closely to see who makes certain things, weird stuff like that.
So you guys
then it
are
could, like-
back and forth. Do you want to say?
That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, we can
Like
do that.
you're like you're just like this seems like it's made by this company. I'm like, oh, I know them. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, let's see how good Nolly coordinates here. Why don't we say that Yara's remote abilities, even though she can't like get onto their network because it's a separate network, she's got information. She's got like hacking on the like cameras throughout the city and such.
Street camera, like the street Cesta.
So Nolly, I'm gonna upgrade your next check because of Yara's efforts. Yeah.
Cool. I have a suggestion.
What is your suggestion?
Could we do something where like Nolly's been like watching the building for a while, or maybe it's like the second day she like has seen various people go in and out, and she's identified like one of the people who goes in who has a lot of security, and when he leaves at the end of the day, she engineers like a bump into him to pad his ID off of him or like some information off of him, and so that she can get the info to Yara to like scan, like a skullduggery check.
I can make a fake passport.
I think that's warranted, and I'll allow it. Skullduggery will say, an important person. Important person. I'll say that Yara helped identify an important person. That sounds like a good idea to me. I'll say that there is an important Letnev there that is escorted by Letnev heavy enforcers. As Yara pulls up the name, their name is, I'll just put it in the chat because it's long. Their name is Countess Shiera Lena Kaerik. Or Shiera. Or the Countess, if you want a shorter version of a Letnev's name, which is, of course, a dire insult to them.
Right.
Shara, what do you think of this? How dare you?
Yeah, it's a faux pas. Anywho, Nolly, you identified this person. It's going to be difficult to bump into her. She's surrounded by guards, and people kind of give her a wide berth usually. So I'm going to say that this is going to be just like tabbed away from her stats. Hold on a second. Okay. I guess it would be vigilance, right? I'm going to say this is 2 red, 1 purple. And I don't have any story points, otherwise I would probably have upgraded it.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade it. Alright, so I have 2 upgrades, and then we have 1 purple, 2 reds.
I'm going to give a setback because she's under armed guard.
Okie doke.
So they're like assisting with it, kind of.
Alright, let's try some skuggery and see what happens. Okay.
That looks like a success. Okay. You bump into her. Maybe being like you're a young kid, maybe you get on a skateboard and pretend to lose control or something.
Yeah, or like Nolly, like she causes something to like make a crowd of people sort of move unexpectedly and bump into them, and amidst the crowd she like stumbles through and bumps into her and palms an ID off her.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to say that the threats reveal your true goal in the encounter to her. You succeed, so you get her ID card, but she grabs at you and grabs your wrist and pulls you up. How dare you, impudent little thief! Get away from me! And she tosses you to the ground. The enforcers then interpose themselves between you and her. And they start getting aggressive towards you. What do you do? Actually, I'm just gonna have them make a brawl check to try and attack you. Basically, is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
and then I think we'll go from there. So, what is your defense? 2 or
3.
3?
I was actually gonna. Okay, yeah. No, this is fine because she's just gonna try to escape.
All right. Okay.
Well, doesn't need. Oh, it's just brawl versus defense.
Oh my god, I forgot the difficulty. There it is. Thank goodness for no encumbrance. All right, they go to strike at you. They get 2 threats, which I guess you can perform a free maneuver or something.
Yeah, I mean, she could roll away from them when they try to like they take their rifles and they try to butt down onto her, and she kicks one of the rifles off to the side and rolls away.
Hey, get back here, kid! They go to like try to strike at you, but you tumble out of the way and then scramble out of there without taking any damage. I think they can lose track of you at this point, but nice job.
If you wanted to ask for something, I could say she parkours. I could spend some strain and parkour out of there.
Yeah, no, I think it's totally feasible if you did a maneuver to disengage with his threats, and then on your turn just do double maneuver to get away. I think that's valid. Okay, you get out of there. And Yara caught the whole thing in 4K.
Nice.
Yeah.
Allie, go try it. Okay.
All right, Jan, Betty, Krav, Shepard, what are you guys up to during this?
Waiting for orders.
I guess we already secured the lodging.
You could go get the payload. Maybe Jan and Betty could investigate it.
Yep, sounds good. That's a good thing. Yeah, because I'm officially the one that's supposed to pick it up in the first place, right? So.
All right. Is Shepard going along?
Only if requested.
No, you're too conspicuous.
Then no, I don't go.
Okay.
Maybe I find I don't know, I feel like this place might also have a little park or something nearby, like a shrine of some sort that just encapsulates a little pocket of nature. Maybe he'll just hang out there.
Somewhere where Shepard can be sitting on a bench with a single flower pinched between his giant fingers, just staring at it.
Yeah.
Feed the ducks. Oh, okay, you know what?
I feed them the moss that the Letnev eat.
Ayo.
Yeah. I grab a loaf of mold bread, and then give to Shepard. Feed the ducks.
Wow. Shepard, this isn't... Although normally you probably wouldn't care, you recognize this as Krav infantilizing you.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the bread. I will go away. I do not feed the ducks the bad bread.
Ah.
It's not good for them!
Especially because it's moldy. But
It's
also
moldy,
because it's bread.
And it's bread! They're supposed to eat peas.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, Krav, you show up and pick up a delivery just at a shipping facility. You just had to sign for it, and you're given the pallet.
How big is the thing?
It's fairly large.
Just ask them that.
It needs a pallet, but it's not something that Jan and Betty can't move onto a rental truck or something.
Oh, I guess the issue is that's gonna be a hell of a transport. It's gonna be very hard to inconspicuously transport it in. So.
Yeah, it is a radiation bomb, so it does unfortunately
Could
take
we
up some
warp
space.
it in?
Would you what? Yara.
Could I we already know we can warp into planets. Could I make something that's small that could then switch places with it type thing?
So here's another thing.
Okay.
That you discover as part of your investigations. On day 2 of your guys' surveillance, they start installing these strange almost generator looking things. Field generators. I'll have
I
you
don't like the sound of
make
this.
a science check.
All right, hold on.
Difficulty 3.
Okay. I'm gonna take some stress to make it down difficulty by 2.
Okay. You do a little extra research.
Yep. Neat.
Triumph. Okay. I will. Okay, so you succeed. You've learned that those field generators prevent wormholes from being generated. They're localized, so it's just in and around the minting facility. But they kind of set them up without warning. Like they had them shipped there like overnight and
Somebody knows
set up in
about
the morning.
shit. Oh god damn it! It's because Crowd probably mentioned that warp tech is being developed. Maybe probably got it wrong. The grapevine, maybe.
I'm gonna say from your triumph, you can learn why.
All right, I will learn why. Follow the threads on the anonymous forums. There's probably got to be some crazy person that's on this planet doing like the thing where people stand by a building and try and see how long they can film before they're arrested.
It looks like the web of purchases stems back to a individual banker, someone who has a majority stock in the Brog Mint. Their name is Madame Krug. And they're a Hacan.
Krug.
That's not how I spelled Krug.
Fucking cats.
Cats. And I'm gonna, just because I never do this type of check, I'll do an obscure lore check for Thraz, I guess. Probably should be culture, but holy shit! Did you see that? That's
He just
5
got it.
purples. I was like, this will be a shot in the dark, but it'll be funny.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
dice cut demanded.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind of rude to Thraz and just be like, "Hey, Thraz, I know you don't know all Hacan, but you know a lot of rich people.
We
Do
don't
you
know
just-
everyone. I mean,
This
It's a
okay?
little
This,
racist.
Nigga,
Okay,
like, I
this
know
is-
this person.
Madame Karug, she's has a stake in the Brog Mint and has installed some very annoying devices.
oh no,
Any
yeah, I know
stuff there?
Madame Kruduk. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you
Is that
were
like-
right. Your instincts were right on this one, Yara.
Okay.
You weren't
What do you know?
racist.
Yeah, she owns, basically owns the Brog Mint. I learned that pretty quickly. I also learned that she had a Creusian bodyguard a few years back, name of Sin Salwe. So I didn't know if maybe that was relevant or anything, but where
Wait,
is Sin,
what?
by the way? You guys have not seen Sin for 2 days.
Oh god damn it! We
It's
haven't
been
checked
2
on them
days
in 2
already?
days. You went and checked in on that?
I'll say that, yeah, it's been 2 days. But
Okay.
we're doing a little back in time stuff for Jan and Betty, if you guys want to investigate the payload.
I have yes, I want to make sure this weapon is sufficient.
Okay.
I want to check it out.
I think science can work here, as can mechanics.
Wait, is this the Letnev person or the Hacan person? That
Madam?
serves the bodyguard.
It is a Hacan.
Okay.
And I mean, she's an important figure. I can bring up the
Yeah.
token as a frame of reference.
I'm gonna knowledge science it.
Go ahead.
Difficulty.
Oh yeah. I'll say difficulty 3. Success. You take a strain maybe. Jan gets in there and is fishing around inside of the payload very carefully. Betty's maybe reorienting it, almost like a ball puzzle in Resident Evil Village or something. Sorry, because I was playing through that.
Wow.
And yeah, it looks to be pretty accurate. It is in fact valid to what Evandal claims it would do. It's a weak radiation bomb that will cover an area about the size of the mint, at least the part that matters. And it'll blast, like, suffusing the area in radiation. It'll be dangerous for people, unless they're, like, wearing protective environmental suits. It will also have a short half-life, so it does not last for as long as, like the Nomad was probably intending for you guys to either blow up the mint. Another option was to irradiate the mint, so it can't be used Goldfinger style for, like, years to come.
Alright,
But
now,
instead, it's only going to be irradiated for a few weeks.
a follow-up to that.
Mm-hmm.
And
We
I'm
can
not
play the
sure
stock market.
how or when we're gonna do all of this. Like, it can be just before or after. The timing can be, you'll see, or we can talk about it. I want to make this the full capacity bomb and not just the half one. I want to see if I can't just modify it without everyone else knowing and make it a full-on, this is going to destroy this mint bomb.
Okay.
I want to sabotage the sabotage.
You're counter-sabotaging.
You want to go back to helping the Nomad. Yeah.
Interesting.
I want to help disrupt the barony and what the Hacan are
The
trying.
Let Never Join. Okay. Big
'Cause
question
I
though.
feel
Are you
like they're
trying to
doing
make
more
a
harm than what good.
but big distinction? Are you trying to make it so that things properly irradiating so it lasts not just a little bit of time, or are you trying to straight up destroy the building?
That is a valid question, I
wanna-
think.
Maybe that depends,
one
maybe
might-
that depends on the role.
That's fair.
I was
Yeah,
going
I
to
wanted
say, if you want to increase the radiation, you'd probably need to get access to the correct chemicals.
Isotopes.
Like isotopes. So you'd need to, like, do a check, maybe streetwise or something, to get a restricted item. If you want to just make it explosive, I think that's a mechanics check. That's
And
how
will the
I'm
explosive
vibing it.
also destroy the minting thing enough?
An
Or is it more
explosion.
effective for it
An
to be-
explosion would heavily disrupt it. They'd need to rebuild it. That would probably take a few years. If you irradiate it, the materials will basically be unusable as currency, or even, like, usable for anything for nearly a decade.
That's what I probably want, but you know what? I'll try the streetwise check to see if I can't find some of the isotopes. Betty is kind of streetwise.
Okay. You could also get assistance if you want. Raz is good at acquiring
I'm
things.
doing it
Doing it yourself. That's fine too.
If everyone is on board with what Krov's plan is,
Then it
I
might be better
don't
to do it
want-
yourself.
yes.
Well, I think if there's anyone who's not on board with it, it would be Frez.
That's true.
Well,
Also,
would Perez want this to go through because he's
He doesn't. He doesn't want this to go through, and also, like, you can always recruit the shepherd.
Shepherd.
There's a lot of betrayal people.
There's a lot
Can-
of yeah.
Shepherd is too loud and noisy about things. I think Fraz
Yeah,
is probably the best way. 'cause he
Shepherd
can
doesn't
be-
like just
sneaky
betray
about
you, yeah, and sneak around. He's like, I'm gonna betray you into your face.
Okay.
I appreciate that so very much, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So, Jen and Betty,
Yep.
you confirm the mechanics of the device for Krov. I think actually Thraz is going to arrive to report back to Krov while this is happening. I think that's a good scene. Because then you can, like,
Okay.
do stuff after and talk, like, hey, Thraz, wait a minute. So Thraz comes back. Okay, so I didn't really want to do it on comms. A little nervous about the whole situation. But, so I looked into it, and it turns out that there is somebody who might be able to help us get an in to that heavily guarded facility underneath the Letnev's nose. Well, the Hakan's nose is more important. Better smell. I digress. There's an individual. Their name is Vriga. Hacan. She's a sword fleet deserter. She used to be a mech pilot, but turned to a life of crime, and deserted the sword fleet. The sword fleet protects Hakan's interests across the galaxy. But according to her files, she was one of the best, very dangerous. She has not been brought in. The problem is, I got this information from somebody who altered her medical records so that she could get past a security scan so she could get a job at the Mint. And she's a thief, and she's turned over a new leaf and started a new life, but also got a new identity. I think she's casing the joint, doing a deep job. And I think we might be able to press her to get in.
This was
All
who
right.
again?
Sounds good. Do you trust this person?
I do not. She's a thief.
Good. Sounds good. Make her work for us.
I can do that.
Make it so.
I can figure out where she's going and get us a meeting where she's nice and isolated with nowhere to run. Sound good?
Yeah, if Thras says he trusts her or something, I'm just like, you're being stupid. No, but okay, he doesn't trust her, so good.
All right. I could use some protection if I'm going to face off with this person. I'm charming, but charm doesn't always get a gun out of your face, you know?
Oh, I think Betty and I can join you in helping that. Come on, let's get on over.
Oh, okay, Jen and Betty. Cool.
Have we met?
Cat team up
We've
of the
met.
century, I guess. Well, if that's it, Krov,
I'm different.
how you doing, Krov?
He's fine. We should go.
It's like, I'm gonna look at the Jan Betty and it's like, I'll be better.
When I'm gone, I know. I'm a haughty demeanor. Anyway,
All right. Well, I guess we're teaming up. Cool. So, Jan and Betty, what do you do for work?
whatever. What's your deal with this whole plan? What are you thinking? You're a man of, you have ambition. You have, that. She wants to know if you're on board with half-assing this plan.
Not going through with the sabotage, you mean? Rather,
Yes.
sabotaging the sabotage? Rather, we're trying to sabotage them, but we're sabotaging our own sabotage, yes.
Yes, you're not following through on what you are intending to do. Do you have a vested interest in this new minting facility? Are your ancestry needs deep enough, or do you care? I am not a talker normally. I apologize.
That's okay. You did great, Betty.
You're a Hacan. Do you give a shit about helping or hurting Hacan?
I mean, business is business. What I'm more concerned about is that Krov intends to cross the Nomad. I've crossed the Nomad before. It did not turn out well. But I don't know if there's much that I can do about it.
Seems to cross anyone that doesn't align with his goals.
Preaching
or
to the choir.
barony.
Yeah, what's your point?
What if I were to tell you we can help make this plan go to fruition as it was intended?
You mean really sabotage the Mint?
Correct. I'm back.
I don't know. I'm pretty disposed to like this idea. It works towards my motivations. Why don't you try?
What are your motivations?
Why-
Oh wait, I have to actually succeed at rolls to find out.
I think this is going to be a roll. He's new to you, but you're pushing on buttons that he likes. So I'm going to
Like
give
what you're putting
you.
down.
I'm going to give you 2 boosts, and
Yay.
I guess you're trying to charm him.
Yeah. Which is gonna be.
It's going to be against his
probably-
cool.
It's gonna be Jan's thing. Because she's the talker. I feel like I took something for this.
Okay, his
Oh
cool
yeah, I
is.
took on some diplomacy. No, I didn't.
So anyway, what do you say we go through with the real plan? Betty whips out a Glock. So it's a difficulty 2 red, 2 purple for Thraz's
2
cool.
red, 2 purple, 2 boosts. It's charm. We're just gonna. What do we? Oh, we have all the points, right?
You do.
2 red, 2 purple. I don't really see that on the little chart here.
The chart.
It's not. No, I was just making a joke about the helpful icons.
Hmm. Well, this is a social roll. This is a Thraz specific roll.
Are you not being an adversary right now?
No.
All right, let's see how the charm goes. Oh my! Oh, that's fun. It's something. Gonna relieve one of my strain. I'm probably gonna get a bigger headache. It works, but at what cost?
You could learn one false motivation of the target with a despair. Interesting. I think you can spend those advantages how you want. You could learn a strength or a flaw of Thraz, or get bonuses to rolls. I think you succeeded in convincing him. I think he's on board for this plan, and he's willing to help. What are you trying to get with the advantages?
The advantages. What's the? How much is it to find out strength and a flaw? Is it 2?
It's 2.
Okay, I'll take back a strain and learn his strength, I guess.
His strength is that he's witty.
Oh, perfect.
A wry comment here and there helps deflect any comments that could hurt him or his position.
Make note for Chris's strengths.
For Thraz's strength.
Sure, Chris's strengths.
Different. Yeah.
Shut up. For the despair, I think you need to learn a false motivation. Does anybody have an idea for this? What Betty could think Thraz's motivation is here? Maybe
Honor.
Money.
The opposite of what he has.
No. She thinks Thraz is on board with this because he wants them all to get blown up, so he's the only one left.
Thraz actively is hostile towards the rest of the crew and wants to not just abandon them, but to kill them all.
He liked the original. He likes the original plan where it's a serious bomb because his plan all along was to make it so they all die in the bomb, not him.
It's like this horrible self-preservation thing, yeah.
Well, I
Them
suppose
as
we
in
could,
us party, or them as in like.
as in the rest
the
of this
people that
party,
are-
besides you.
Okay. All right.
Well, perhaps we can give things kind of a big bang. You know, if you know what I mean. He jabs at Betty, proving
Couple of big
he's
bangs in my
witty,
day.
and you maybe take it the wrong way.
Betty size. I mean,
You know, the original plan was always more profitable to me, man.
Profit. All right. I think he's willing to do this. He's gonna help you with Streetwise. What is your? Let's see. Streetwise is cunning. What's your Streetwise ranks and cunning?
it's no ranks, but my cunning is 4.
Okay,
So
he
it's
has
4,
3
yeah.
ranks. So why don't you do a Streetwise check with 3 upgrades? because you have no ranks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you get 3 upgrades from Thraz's skilled assistance, and we'll say that this is to get a rare restricted isotope. I think it's maybe difficulty... I think it's probably difficulty 5. I think that's really hard to get a hold of something this
I
dangerous.
believe it. All right. Oh.
And you succeeded. 2 threats. I'll say you take 2 strain. Thraz knows a lot of people on Primor, and he knows just the right ones, and you know exactly what you're looking for. You write down a laundry list of isotopes, and you have them. Okay.
This is a wild ass episode.
This episode went
Yara has
so
this?
many different directions that I...
Are you saying Yara now has
No,
isotopes?
I have it.
No,
Jan.
no,
Jan
no.
and Betty
no.
do.
Did I say Yara?
No, shut.
I meant Jan and Betty.
Yeah. Yara Yara's not even that problem
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, no. This is perhaps a blind spot because Yara's dedicating all of her searching to the facility. Okay.
I got my
Cool.
EDM music playing as I'm just talking to Nolly, being like, "Yeah, so you could go down this alleyway. They probably got a window open over there."
I can feel Chris dying internally as he's trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Thank
Hmm.
you, GM, for dealing with our shenanigans.
No, I like it. All right.
Yeah.
So Jan and Betty, you said that you're willing to go and help Thraz be like muscle for meeting with this Vriga character. Is that still the case?
God, it would be funny if I was just like, all right, thanks, bye. But no, we'll go with him.
All right. Let's. Okay, so I had 2 options here, whether Thraz succeeded or failed on this check. Failing on this check would put you guys in a bad position on the back foot with Vriga, but since Thraz succeeded, you guys can have a good position. Thraz has found her commute home from work at the Hacan Mint, and she takes a gondola for one of the extensions of, or one of the stretches of that commute. And she's gonna have some setbacks. So you guys are able to isolate her on this gondola, like popping out from underneath a crate or something, however you guys were hidden. And you meet her. You pop out and reveal yourselves. She's startled. What? She like backpedals towards the X-Cha robotic like gondolier that's like automatically ferrying you guys. Who the hell are you? What? There's too many cats here, and a little freak on top of one of you. Who are you?
Rude. My name's Jan, and this is Betty, and that's Thraz. He's gonna do most of the talking.
Ah, great. I get to roleplay with myself. So,
Yeah.
Play with your dolls.
all right. So here we go. Vriga, we have a proposition for you. We think we know what you're trying to do at the Hacan Mint. I work there. Sure, you do. You do. For now. We think we know what you're trying to do, and we would like in. Okay? We have plenty of people. You are just one person. Maybe we can make things work for each other? What do you mean?
Pro quo.
I think she's gonna be like intentionally nebulous until she can like be agreeable here. So she's going to get against Thraz is gonna do negotiations against her. He's better at that anyway. So negotiation is against negotiation. She's bad at that. It's difficulty 3. So he will input that. You guys want to spend a story point here?
Yeah.
It's the last thing of the night, yeah. We do it. So Upgrade. Weeball. And I'm gonna give 2 boosts because you guys have her cornered. Oh. Do a roll.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And I think the triumph is he's going to learn. I think he's going to deliver a critical remark here, because I think that's key to getting her to compromise. He's going to deal 2 strain to her from succeeding, +3, so 5, and then critical remark, so 10. 10 strain puts her way over the edge. She's willing to compromise here. He accidentally reveals his flaw, which is that he's greedy. So she knows that now. So I think I know what you're trying to do. I think we can help each other. Understand? I'm not working for the Mint. I'm not working for the Letnev. I'm just here as a businessman to a businesswoman. And we're transacting. Huh. What about them? How do they get into this? She gestures towards the Nazaroka. They are here in case things went bad. But I don't think they will. I don't think they need to. Because I think you're a smart woman. And even though you can maybe case the joint for a while, it's going to be hard for you to get away with, well, whatever you're doing. I think you're trying to get some money out of this. And I think we'd be willing to take a cut to help you do it. Maybe get away with even more money. She side-eyes Jan and Betty. Jan and Betty, do you have anything for this? She is willing to compromise, but if you can succeed at a social encounter good enough, or a social check good enough, she'd be willing to fully compromise. Like, you wouldn't have to give up anything.
Yeah, let's do a... Yeah. Let me see what he has. Okay. Best thing, deception. I'll try to charm her with Betty. I mean Jan.
Okay. That's against her cool.
I don't know what. Yeah. I don't
Her
know
cool
really
is
what the argument would be, but
her cool is
to...
1 red, and 2 purples. Oh my gosh, I forgot about her adversary. She has 1 adversary. I don't think it would have changed Thraz's role though. All right, just continue. So it's 2 red, 1 purple. Can't believe I forgot about my own thing.
Yeah, that ain't work.
Oh no.
I don't think so, Scooter.
You take 2 strain then.
Yeah, I believe it.
Jan puts on the charms. I guess. What
Or
do you
not.
say?
Listen, you want some money? We want to blow shit up. We can be partners.
Listen
And
here.
I would assume that would be like, oh, excuse me?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. She whips out a gun before you can even, like, think twice, and points it directly at Jan. She's gonna use gunslinger diplomacy on her
Yes!
Oh, the
Comes
consequences
back
of all my
around.
actions.
Deja vu.
own. This will be the last roll of the night. Make a, I guess she's gonna coerce. Make a, what's your discipline, rather?
My discipline is...
Does Frigga also have a terror enhancement?
3
She
green.
does not. Okay, so it's 3.
And also add a threat because it's a social check against me and I have a haughty demeanor.
Oh, okay. She has 2 threats then added to whatever she gets from this. She also gets 2 successes, but that's from Gunslinger. Okay. Oh, I don't have coercion. Okay. Coercion is willpower. Actually, she's gonna try and deceive. She's not really gonna shoot you.
Gotcha. It's just a prank, bro.
It's
I wonder
just
if this will work.
a fly comes out that says bang.
Okay, it did work.
But you are the Joker, baby. Not everyone's a fucking
It's,
Joker.
this is the Joker. This is funny, man.
I'm the funny man. Okay, she's gonna take a strain. Oop, wrong way. There we go. And she's gonna deal 3 strain to Jan and Betty. Or 5 strain, rather. Whoever takes it.
Okay.
I think it makes sense for Jan to take it, but
Yeah. It's probably better anyway, so it's fine.
listen, I have friends in very low places. I could make your life a living hell if you betray me. But you're not going to betray me. Because we're going to work together. And she, like, does a little spin with her gun and puts it back in the holster. I'm willing to work with you. But I need the lion's share. I need 50. Your team gets 50. Understand? Well, I suppose we're doing half the work. That seems amicable to me. Thraz kind of like raises his eyebrows at Jan and Betty, knowing full well that they don't intend to steal
I'm not even
anything.
really in it for the money, so whatever.
Yeah, Thraz knows that we're not intending to steal anything. We're going to blow up the mint. So,
Yeah.
I think he's willing to let this slide. Fine. Partners. For now. I'll find you. Okay? She gets off the gondola at the next stop, whether or not it was her own. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. She's going to get in contact with you guys. You guys have persuaded her to help you.
You
Hooray.
gotta save Sin
We gotta save Sin. Sin's happening.
again.
Sin's happening. Well, last time it was Shepard went off on his own and got collected. So
Oh, I just mean like Yara's now just like shit. I didn't put the tracker on them. Now they're gone again.
Mm.
that is true.
I was like, damn it.
All right. Good night, everybody. We will see y'all
Good night.
next week. We'll see if it's Starfinder or Genesis. I'll ask everybody in our group.
Genesis.
But thank you all
And
for
we can
watching.
take it
Stay
longer so we
shiny.
can fun derailing.
We had fun derailing. Next time will be the Primor job, the real job, the Primory thing that we do, I think.
Let's derail it again.
How
Don't jump
dare
down.
you?
Plus.
You're on Primor. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Peace.
Take care. Good night. I got